of Asharon. It is lovely to have you
My
guys.
camera's not on!
Oh no!
My camera is not on. Give Will a second. Bird and Sage will be joining us shortly. Everybody that is watching, thank you guys so much for last week's session. It was amazing. Now, let's get back to it. As you guys can see, I got an image for what roughly the party is seeing. A destroyed city, like big skyscrapers, so forth and so forth. It's kind of accurate to what this would look like underground. Hello, Cajun! But yeah, you guys can't hear that. Now, but essentially the party
There we go. Okay.
had just made
Camera's
it
on now.
into the building, where Misty's and Gizmo was, and you guys all head into the building where they are, and Will, you wake up.
Eric, do you think you could turn either me specifically up in Discord or turn Discord?
You are
settings
at
up
max. You're at max.
Okay, then turn Discord. Oh wait, hold on.
I could try.
Maybe just turn up. I'm just as far as the stream goes. Can you turn up the desktop audio sounds?
I have turned
People on
up.
the stream could also just turn up the stream audio.
Can they hear
Well, no,
me?
just because like, yeah, your volume is great, but it seems like I'm just like I'm about half the volume of you are, and I'm one of the louder of all of us. So for purposes of watchers, I want everybody to be heard properly.
All right. There's nothing I could do. You're already at max.
No, not in Discord. Like go to Streamlabs and turn it up.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But yeah, just a little bit, maybe like
All
a
right.
few decibels.
Yeah, I've heard. I've just heard you up. Okay, guys. Last session, the party was in a battle for life and death. It wasn't really that traumatic. It was a good fight. And
Yeah, it was.
And they found themselves in a bit of a pickle, if you will, of a shitstorm with. Well, they found themselves in a bit of a pickle and a shitstorm with the dangerous but powerful drakes and draconic servants of the great and powerful Mulg. The party...
We slaughtered all of them.
Yes!
They're all fucking gone.
It was great. It was fantastic. A couple of players went down during the battle. Shit happens.
But not too many. And no deaths.
Yes.
No
deaths.
friendly deaths, let me assure you.
However, all of you guys may remember that Will saw a vision, powerful and ancient as time could be. And a lot of that information is going to be revealed in this session. Continue watching! Alright, let's continue.
I do
Drake wrote a diss
want
track.
I do want to say I do actually want to talk to like the one I think the innkeeper or something that was saying like you guys are not
We are
going
nowhere
to
near
survive this.
Yeah, we are
Right.
so far away. But what
We're
I
so
am
Nowhere
gonna
near that.
what I am gonna do
We're
is
still
I'm
in
gonna
the cave, dog.
yeah.
We went inside the cave because previously
That's where the fight took place. What do you mean? Do you
the
forget?
fight took place in there, bro.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alright,
we were
no,
inside.
no.
We were inside a massive
anyway.
cavern with an ancient city inside of it.
All right. Anyway, I wanna go talk to the dwarf and the lady.
They are both. You see that. Hold on. Before you do this, Nexo, we're now moving back. Blue. Sorry. Will, you just woke up after seeing an intense vision of a civilization. That's
Yeah, I like startle upwards. I'm like,
and you see that the dwarf stare at you, and you see that he does this. You saw a vision of the Valvain. This is where we would have our intro.
The what?
I kind of stare at him blankly. I'm like, how the fuck do you know?
Because that ring, we got it from a, we found it recently, and we lost it during the battle. It is why it
You
was
saw
in
it
that
too?
ruin. No, we haven't seen the vision, but I don't understand how you saw it, because nobody has been seeing it, but we know that that's an ancient Valvanian artifact, we do. Right, yeah, we do. Oh,
So you're just taking shots in the dark then?
well, yeah, well, first of all, lass, my name is, you see that she speaks up the halfling. My name is Lily Greenbottle, and this is my my husband Ragnar Bloodborne, or more commonly known as Ragnar Bloodhammer.
Bloodborne?
And you see that he stares at. Right, it is nice to meet all of you, and you orc. You see, he looks at you, Scar, and he.
I just salute, of course.
Yeah, orc. I don't typically like your kin. But you fought bravely! I have a lot of respect for that kind. You see, he smiles and laughs. Laughs.
Yeah, Scar's just gonna look a little confused, just like, what?
So, what are you two doing here exactly?
Oh, well, you see, I am. Well, I consider myself a bit of an archaeologist, if you will. I research everything to do with the Valvain. I do the ancient civilization. I found a ruin underneath one of my cities in the Halfling nation, if you will.
I still have the ring in my hand, right?
You absolutely do.
I'm just kind of casually looking at it and inspecting it while this is happening, while the discussion is going on.
Yeah. Right. Okay. First of all, we need to gather up everything. Do you have a way of shrinking your friend? Anybody here?
Why?
Because we are going to take you to a hideout because the war party is going to be back real soon. So we need to move to a safer location than these.
I'm gonna quickly close one of my eyes and check what my hawk sees outside.
You
I
see.
will also do the same thing.
Well, your hawk is inside.
Uh,
your hawk is inside. Okay, mine's outside.
He
Okay,
never left it outside.
Okay, so mine's just sitting on my shoulder, and I'm going to send her out.
You see that oh yeah, you send her outside.
Ruffle, go check it out for me.
Nexo.
Yeah.
Anyway, you see. I don't know if that's how you do that, but anyway. Now, first of all, Nexo. You don't see the war party yet, but you do see smoke in the distance. Outside.
Is it from where just outside the cave?
No, it's a bit further on. It's
Towards the town?
Yeah, towards the town, the little village. Yeah, for sure.
So there might be a chance that they just burnt down the town, so they will probably be retreating soon. So yeah, I think we should move now.
Oh, I see. Your hawk was outside the cave, not.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I misunderstood.
Yeah. You see that it's like.
Ruffle is not outside of the cave. Ruffle is checking out the surrounding area inside the cave. I should clarify. Sorry.
Yeah. You do see that there's a couple. Well, give me a perception check. Actually, fuck it. Go right ahead. Give me a perception check. By the way, Merlin does not roll that. I want to just testify that there is a couple.
Normal, right?
Yeah, normal. There's been a couple of changes to the crit roll. I don't know if we're gonna do it yet, but that's why the number you're seeing there. But I'm not going to.
So it's 20.
Leave it.
Yeah. 20.
Okay. So you see that there is definitively.
Wait, why did that roll advantage? That was a normal. I hit normal. Why did that roll advantage?
Roll again then, if you want.
Yeah, that was bizarre. I mean, I could keep it if you're okay with that, but that was not.
That'd be a 9 then.
No, just re-roll it. Just re-roll it.
Okay. Oh, fucking 7. Jesus.
Oh
God.
I'll now tell you what you do see versus what you do not see. You see a couple of drakes flying around. You don't see much else. But the
Are
drakes
they in the distance?
Yeah, they don't pay attention to your hawk. Yeah, you could I don't know if you want the hawk to fly far up and test the theory, but you may absolutely, if that's something you're interested in.
She'll probably be perched on top of one of the ancient buildings.
Yeah.
How close are they approximately to our current location?
A
rough
Do you want me
estimate's
to
fine.
explain in feet or kilometers?
Either one works. Wait, kilometers?
Yeah, miles or kilometers, I was gonna say. Do you want me... Yeah, because...
Oh, they're fucking hella... Okay, first of all,
They're
this place
very
is
far.
much bigger than I thought it was. And also, okay, they're pretty far away.
Just to give you a perspective, this city is probably 50 by 50 kilometers.
This
Big.
is a massive mountain.
No, it's... You guys went far underground. You can surmise that you
Gotcha.
went insanely far underground. We're talking like
So we're under
100...
the mountain range.
Like at least 3-4 kilometers underground you went, for sure. Like I'm telling you this right now so you know. Hello, Bird! Welcome back! I would go over the initiative rule, but it's not important. Now, first
we'll go
of
over
all...
it next time we touch it.
Yes, next combat. Now, essentially, you see that, right, so should we should be heading out right now, right?
Yeah, obviously, if you have a hideout.
Alright, we do. Okay, come with me. And you see that, right? You see that the husband is just like...
What kind of condition is he in?
He looks like he is in really shit condition. He looks like he's in intense pain. Like he has an axe head just buried into his chest.
I think
Like-
we should
Yeah,
probably get
yeah.
that.
He has an axe head buried in his chest, but he hasn't pulled it out because he's afraid of bleeding. He is. And not only that, but he has several arrows that he hasn't pulled out
Merlin's
for obvious
unconscious,
reason.
right?
Merlin is fully unconscious, so somebody needs to carry Merlin.
I'm right here.
Ibesis is staring at the dwarf with like.
He's
with a-
riddled with arrows.
The same dice.
Okay, how deep does it look? The axe head.
Oh god.
Oh, he's getting.
You left.
All right, session's over, guys.
Yeah, well.
So
you guys so much for watching the Fate of Asharon. No,
approximately
just kidding.
this much. The axe is approximately this much in.
What
Like,
the fuck? You have an axe in your house?
So it's just a tiny bit.
Will, you might
But it's
recognize
like-
this axe. Do you recognize this axe?
Isn't that Gimli's axe?
Yes, correct.
All right. Well,
Yeah, I thought so. So it's just kind of barely sticking in him. It's like
we
mostly
could try
embedded in
to
his armor,
patch
then?
him up. I don't have any bandages.
I have a healing spell slot left.
All right, we can try to fix him up as much as we can for now.
All right, you see that he's like, it's posh. I've been dealing with way more like this. I'm fine. And you see that as he says that, he like fully stumbles and takes a knee, and he spits up blood. He's like,
I try to catch him as he's falling.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do
And I say, hold on, sit down. And I look over at his wife and I say, how far do we have to move?
approximately a kilometer.
All right, before we move, let's get this taken care of.
Right, absolutely.
I'm going to. Can I roll a medicine check to get?
You see that she gets a bag, by the way, Will, and you see that she like takes up a bag. You see that she looks like she has a lot of potions inside of her bag. The same with you, Nexo. You also see this.
All right. Oops. Why is that normal roll? Normal roll, right, for a medicine check.
I'm gonna help.
Yes,
you. I'm gonna help
absolutely.
You. I'm helping.
Oh, okay. So I'll roll it again.
All right. Roll it twice. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
20.
That's a nice roll. Anyway, now you manage to you pull out the thing. You
20.
manage to you don't find anything to. Okay, so hold on. Since you're helping, Nexo, you get a firebolt ready, and you cauterize the wound with your with the heat. The pain would be excruciating, but it's the only way to like stop the
I'm also
bleeding.
gonna try to cover his mouth so we don't reveal our location.
Yeah. You cover his mouth. You see that he starts to make like he's really gritting the pain. He is. And you see that his wife walks up to him and is like, I've always been such a crybaby about this. And then you hear him try to speak, and then as he tries to speak, he's like...
After removing the arrows, I'm gonna give him.
I'm
gonna hit him with cure wounds.
Have you removed the axe yet?
Yeah, that was the medicine check.
Yeah, and I firebolted it.
Oh damn! Can I pick it up?
Wow.
That's bullshit.
You do
Can
know
I pick
that
up the axe?
the axe heads, the
Yeah, can I pick it up?
Yeah, you may absolutely pick up the axe head.
Nice.
You okay, man?
Eric, you okay?
Yeah.
Doing that voice killed him.
No, it was not the voice. I drank coffee and I spat out my coffee for some weird reason.
That just makes you better.
I'm actually gonna.
Right then, my voice is gruffer. Let's go.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds again, but this time at level 2 because I have more of those spell slots.
Yeah, I would too. Merlin could help, but the problem is that he's
out. He's out. He can't
Dude,
help.
what is happening with his healing? Why did it?
What the fuck?
Okay, so
That's 2 natural ones on that die.
that's incredible. Oh,
You sure your healing magic's on point, Drift?
Okay, so 35 is
Oh,
what
I just realized I was doing it wrong. Can I re-roll both of those? Because if I re-roll it with this.
Well, if it's a
What?
What? What happened? Huh? What?
That's 3 natural ones. Okay.
You're just okay.
Ignore the last. Yeah. Okay.
What happened,
got
Will?
3
What is
natural
going on?
He got 3 natural ones in this
Will? What, is there something wrong with your, There's gotta be something wrong with your healing. There's no
There's
way.
gotta be something wrong with my healing.
There's no way I rolled 4
Yeah, no,
natural
that-
ones. What the hell?
Fuck, that reminds me of another thing in previous campaign where Nexo only did like 1 or 0 damage on a hit.
Hold on, Will, let me quickly just double check the bullshit. Because it should not be fucking up. Hold on. No, it's correct. I'm not insane. I thought
You're just very unlucky.
Yeah.
I'll change out one of the... I'll change out the first roll, but that's it. I think that's fine. So that's, instead of a 1, that's 6. So that's 41. Okay, so he's, yeah, his hit points is at 41 instead of there. Okay, you see that he, is just like, right, alright, I should be good to go.
Doing good, mate.
I'm doing absolutely fine. I am a bit bonkers, but you know, you just gotta deal with it.
I'm gonna tap his shoulder and stand up.
Alright, it's a bit hard sometimes. Thank you guys. I need to say this, by the way. Thank all of you for saving me life.
No problem.
Raggy, you need to stop being a bit of a knobhead, alright? Next time, don't sacrifice your life like that. You see, it's like, he sighs and just like, you know I couldn't let anything happen to you, love. And you see he rubs her cheek. Softly.
So, anyway, how long have you two been down here?
Well, we arrived like a month ago. We did, but we've been underground for approximately a bit of a year. I think 2 years. I think we've been underground.
Did you come here from underground?
Yes. You do not know this, don't you? The Dwarven Kingdoms has a lot of underground
railways.
cities, railways.
Griff says that out loud. The railways.
Yeah, like that. Surprised you knew about it, but yeah, but yeah, we have like.
Can I also, while they're talking, roll an Arcana check on the ring, and then you could discuss it later?
Do you have Identify, Will?
Not yet, no.
Cool. You cast Arcana on the ring. You already did this. You did this last session, Will.
Oh, that's right, and I rolled it pretty high. Hold on.
You,
what was my Arcana
I
check?
already told you what the ring does. Or the ring looks like it has a form of ancient magic attached to it, essentially.
Ancient runes, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking like this ring should not. I should mention something. This ring is very well kept. You can track the metal, and the metal must be it doesn't rust, the metal. The metal itself doesn't look like it's rusting. It doesn't look like it's so it's way more durable than anything humanity in our real world on Earth has ever developed, right? Of metal. Because I don't believe something can go this amount of time without rusting. Unless I'm
Depends on
wrong.
the metal.
I'm not
Exactly.
sure.
Could.
Titanium
some
can go for a
metals
long
rust.
time. You see, I will tell you guys everything I know about the Valvein in a minute. All of you, hold on a second, guys. I need to look up potions for a second.
Can I ask, Beckham?
Go on, please, Bert.
Bird, if
Oh,
you,
yeah,
in your user settings, is your output up? Or that would be input, I suppose. I think.
Okay.
I like this music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, you guys see that she. Oh, sorry, Bert. What do you want to say?
Yeah, have they thrown any looks at have the dwarf and his lady given me and Misty's any looks?
Misty's for sure, but Misty's for sure.
Yeah.
And the dwarf has. You see that Misty stares at the dwarf with like kind of like a rage in her eyes, if that makes sense. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm doing the same.
yeah.
I'm gonna roll an insight check on Ibisis and Misty's.
Feel free to.
With how obvious they're doing it, I imagine that would probably be like a DC 10.
Yeah, you could.
I told you this world is run by racism.
You have. They look like they want to hold a birthday party for them, Will. Just absolutely, like, throw it out for the.
I think a better way to do insight if you don't get the higher
Why?
one, it's like you still think what you think.
I'm gonna say this right now. You probably think that they're not doing okay right now. Like.
I mean, this just looks like this most of the time, anyways. To be
Yeah,
fair.
Misty's
Randomly staring
doesn't.
at people and stuff.
Misty's is a typical character. Doesn't look like he gives a shit a lot. Yeah,
Hold on, something looks weird on my.
it's okay.
What's going on?
Does Misty look like she does give a shit now?
Yeah. Okay.
Can I roll one? Can I roll an insight too then?
I'll allow
What does
it.
Nan mean? What the fuck?
I don't typically allow 2 consecutive rolls, so I'll allow it this time.
That's higher.
15. Well, I can't tell you what you see on. Bird, you want to say what he sees in you?
Oh yeah, 15. You just Ibis just looks a bit more pissed off, specifically because of the presence of the dwarf and his wife. She
Right,
looks
so my
more pissed
theory-
off than usual.
What the fuck?
So my theory is still at large.
Yeah. You see that Misty's. As you stare at Misty's.
Something's wrong with my character sheet. I don't
Next,
have some
so-
of my abilities don't have their attack.
They should-
bonus. It just says Nan. Do you see that?
Hold on, let me quickly go in on your character sheet and check that
What
out.
the fuck is Nan? What the fuck does Nan mean?
Let me. Will, do you mind if I? There you go. Let me just
Yeah,
see.
yeah. You see what I mean?
Let me go in on it. Oh, it's spell. Hold on. That's.
Oh, is that what's causing it? Yeah, why is that on spell also? That should be intelligence. Okay, yeah, that's the problem. What the fuck? That
Oh, I
doesn't make
didn't
sense.
do that. Sorry.
Oh, you missed this that thing? All right.
I didn't want to do
Yeah,
that. Sorry.
I have not done anything with your character sheet, by the way. It needs to be stated. This is weird. It's probably something that they updated.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Nan means, but I'm gonna fix that real quick. Okay, so
Alright.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get back to what I saw.
Yeah,
and
go
missed
back
it.
to what you were doing. Yeah.
You saw that Misty's when she stares, she doesn't react to the Hopling. I need to state that right now. She doesn't give a shit. But it's the stare she gives to the dwarf that kind of triggers her. In fact, she has her bow out during this entire conversation, like she's ready to draw it. Yeah. Just to give you a bit of a... But that's all
Okay,
I'm going to state.
I'm just gonna go up to the dwarf and then just quietly whisper, "So, do you know that goblin lady at all? Because she doesn't seem to be too happy with you."
You see that he stares at Misty's for a second. Like, passes
Oh yeah,
over.
I look away by the way as he stares at me and Misty's because we're probably standing next to each other, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
as he starts looking at Misty's, Misty's turns to look at you, Bird, and she climbs on top of you and onto your head. She does. And
Yeah.
you see that, alright, you may not know about this, but my dwarven kin, well, I do hate to say it, but...
Oh, that's why, and that's why my cure wounds was rolling so badly. Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
All right, well, let's continue.
Sorry, my bad. Go ahead, continue. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Now, right, first of all, my kin, the dwarfs of the high mountains, we basically, well, the dwarfs themselves enslave many of the goblinoid races, like orcs, goblins, trolls, ogres, and other things like that. And essentially, because of the food situation in all of the kingdoms,
You ate them.
yeah, right. I don't necessarily agree with it. This is one of the reasons why I left, actually.
I think it's hard. It is.
Right, yeah,
I think
absolutely.
you should somehow try to make it up
Right.
to her, right? Show that you're not, one of them. That you're not
Right.
that bad.
Right. I'll try. It's a bit hard to live with the sense of me kin, but...
Yes, I know. I'm just gonna pat his back.
Yeah, you see he nods at you. Right. Alright, we better... He coughs again, and he just really like... Alright, we better be going. Alright, I should be fine to go. Do you need any help carrying him? And you see he points at Merlin.
Ah, no, big man.
I'm
gone.
picking up Merlin.
Big man. gone.
Yeah. How do you carry Merlin, can I ask?
Over the shoulder, I'm just picking him up
Oh,
by the leg and throwing him there.
Yeah, that's great. His staff is in
Maybe,
his
maybe
hands.
the clop is getting stuck in my face.
I need to ask you this question. His staff and shield, you guys picked that up, right? I'm not...
I'll take it. Gizmo
Yeah.
actually Gizmo picks it up.
Yeah, he picks
picking
up
up the dwarf, too.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm picking up the dwarf too.
Oh yeah, you're picking up the dwarf too. You see that? Thanks, lad. You see, he says to you.
Alright, lady, lead us to where we need to go.
Right. Do you have a way of shrinking your lad? Because the opening that we need to enter is... well, he's a bit too huge.
I can.
Alright,
I can.
good.
Don't worry.
And you see that she then... alright, follow me. And you guys walk around for an hour. Does anybody want to go over any character interaction in this hour?
I'm gonna talk to Drift.
Okay.
That ring you have. Can I take a look at it?
Eric, before he does that, before he comes to talk to me, I attempt to put on the ring. Does anything happen?
Well, do you have an attunement free?
I
I'm
I
asking
believe
you.
that I do actually, because Jack Roulette does not require attunement, and I don't have any other magic items that I am wearing, other
Well-
than I think the Ring of Spell Storing, if that requires attunement. So yes.
Well, when you put on the ring, you feel the ring fasten around your finger.
Oh.
Like, it's not hurting you. It's not hurting you. Needs to be stated. But you
Would
feel...
I be able to take it off?
Do you try?
Yeah, because I would have put it on and attempted to take it off.
Oh, you aren't able to do that right now.
Shit.
Now, when you put it on...
You got cursed.
So I look over at Alexander and I say, and
Well-
I kind of hold up my hand.
Well,
I'm just gonna grab your finger
well,
and take a look.
well,
at
I
it.
need you to stop for a second, because as this
That's chopped up.
happens, you leave your body for a second.
Oh god, okay.
You
So this is before we even leave.
This is before you guys even leave. You leave your body for a second. To you, you see. Has anybody here what Doctor Strange? Well, your astral form leaves your body, and you can see your body right in front of you, but you see a figure right next to you. An old man. Recognize him from the vision you had a couple of minutes earlier. You see he is sitting there wearing nothing but rags. He's like looks like he's been crying. And you see that he stares at you, gets up on his feet, very shortly, slowly. He slowly collects himself, and you see that he then stares. I'm now going... What is the... give me a second.
Am I able to move my body, or is my body just kind of?
You're
slumped over
absolutely able to.
Okay, so I'm. It's almost as like I'm. It's almost like I'm
E-
controlling my body from a third-person perspective.
Mhm. E
Like a
equals...
video game character.
well, E equals MC squared.
Up, Sage.
Hey, fuckers.
Hello, Sage.
How
And
dare you?
Another Dragonborn
Mass
has
times the
arrived.
speed of
Hey.
light.
It is quite a pleasure
Well,
to see you
well,
again.
you see the man says E equals...
MC squared. Yeah, I respond by saying
Holy shit,
mass or energy equals mass times the speed of light squared.
Einstein.
When you put an object in a box and accelerate it through space, what happens?
Time dilation.
When you get closer and closer to a black hole, what do you see?
Again, time dilation.
An intelligent mind. I've been wondering when another one would come along. It's been 47,000 years.
Another one.
You are a hyper-intelligent mind. Well, I can see in your mind that you don't know everything we knew. But you know a lot. You're not from this world. But you're from one which has intelligent minds, such as my kind, my people. But you didn't have magic.
No. It was either too weak or didn't exist. Although, given the principles of reality, I would imagine that it was the former and not the latter.
I don't know what happened. Where are we?
I'm not sure what you would call it, but we're currently in an ancient ruin, I imagine belonging to your people. Underground.
You see he looks up.
Does anybody hear, by the way, Drift saying this out loud?
No. This
No,
is an internal monologue with yourself.
Yeah.
You see that he then... And you see that the city glows up with lights. It's kind of like he changes reality for a second. he shows you the
Right, I'm
city
seeing
as
a
it
vision
used to
of the
be.
city, yeah.
Right. I don't remember everything. I remember my brilliance. I remember shadows.
Oh, I couldn't hear what you just said.
Shadow, darkness, he said. And
Gotcha.
you see he fades a bit back. Who I am, I need to figure out. I'll contact you later.
We're still walking, right? As I'm doing.
Yeah. You first of all, your time stops still outside. You can see like you are moving at attoseconds. Do you know how fast an attosecond is?
Very. Okay, so
Yeah.
time has basically almost slowed to a stop.
Yes, essentially, you are moving. So you can see like, and you will hit the ground. You see, like, you can see yourself, like, sort of like your head, like, wriggle back, like you can see like that. But you're moving at like an attosecond or something like that. Now, essentially, or like, yeah, whatever. And you see that he then says to you, "I will need to speak to you later." And you see he snaps his finger, and you come back to reality. You do, and you see Alexander.
I kind of stumble a little bit.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. No,
You don't look
I think I'm
okay.
good. I'll be okay. I'm just.
You been drinking?
No, but I'm definitely seeing some shit.
Schizophrenic.
Now, about that ring. Can I take a look at it?
I attempt to take it off.
You attempt to take it off. You are not successful in doing so.
I kind of offer my hand to him, like,
I want to kind of just grab it with my claws and then just roll a history check to see if I've read anything about something like this. 12. That's off.
No, absolutely not. You don't remember. This is beyond you, I'll say.
Can't say I've seen anything like this before. At least not read it. This is new. This whole city is new, actually. But...
I mean, I've never been here before, but some of this stuff does look familiar. To some extent.
Not everything... you recognize a lot of the shit, by the way, that you see in these buildings, but...
It's different.
But it's...
Like what?
It's so much different. To give Will a perspective, Will, you see... Well, a lot of it is buried deeply in the ground, but when you, like, go up on, like, surfaces and shit, you see that there are things that looks like, well, cars. Like...
Vehicles of some sort.
Vehicles of some kind.
Can I go up to one of them and try to open it to try and see if there's any mechanical mechanisms inside?
As you try to, you don't see anything but like rotten things. Like it's hard to explain. You think that it's been so long that the vehicles are unusable. Like
sure, but I mean, like, is there enough there for me to start explaining that it's a vehicle?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah. So I can I roll an intelligence check to see if I understand how this particular vehicle roughly works?
Sure. Yeah. Roll an intelligence save.
22. Okay, cool.
That's not how
Do you mind if
intelligence
I
saves work, but I'm allowing it. Now, first of all, what did you say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, do you mind if I just kind of bullshit some explanation to give to Alexander?
Absolutely, you may.
Cool. So you see this here, if I'm not mistaken, right here, this would be the engine block, which is basically the driving power source for the vehicle. This thing moves on its own upon being activated by, I imagine, a key. It's hard to see from how broken down this thing is. This would be the transmission. This would be And I just kind of explained that this is
Nah,
like
he's just
old
taking notes.
technology.
Well, I need to state something that you notice. It doesn't have any wheels.
Okay. I was just
Also,
gonna ask.
Ibis is taking notes as well.
Oh, I was just gonna ask.
Overhear stuff.
I was just gonna ask. Does the wheels work?
It doesn't
Yeah,
have
there
any
are no
wheels.
Does it look like the underside of it is like completely flat?
Absolutely, yeah.
Do I notice any components that would suggest electromagnetism?
You could certainly conclude so. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm imagining these vehicles work a little bit differently from the ones that I am used to in my world, although there are some vehicles that did exist in my world that were like this. It was mostly experimental technology that basically works off of superconductors that allows the vehicle to float. The vehicles will be driven by electromagnetism.
Well, you see something else, by the way, on the wall nearby as you walk past something else. You see something is plastered to the wall there with a spear dug deep into it, like a gigantic like metal spike. Like, you don't believe somebody pierced this because the creature you're looking at is made out of pure metal.
I'm gonna walk over to it. Does it look
that's
roughly
fine, yeah.
humanoid in shape?
Yes, it does look humanoid in shape. However, it looks like it's been drawn, like, as far as you can tell, you can only see one, like, long ear on it, which makes no sense. But it does look like well, you can't see everything because but you see, like the leg is clearly gone. But the head, the torso, and the leg is also, like, but there's, like, an arm missing. There is several other stuff on the inside that is missing. That looks like it's rotted away with time. And
Do I see any wires or anything like that?
absolutely. Like, I don't know how well wiring would hold up after 47,000 years, but
Depends on what the wiring is, but if it's gold or copper, it should be. If it's like an alloy, it should hold up pretty well. Well, 40,000 years is a long time.
If it's encased in plastic,
yeah.
It's
the
pretty
plastic
exposed.
would stick there, but like maybe the metal inside it probably wouldn't like as long.
Yeah, so it looks like it's like pretty well decayed, but still there. So I'm gonna make some rough estimates. So Drift walks over to this other thing over here, and I go, I'm assuming this is some sort of automaton of sorts.
You see the shadows.
mechanical
You see
entity.
two shadows, by the way, standing right next to it, Will. And, like, you know the shadows, like, they're two radioactive shadows standing right next to it, as far as you can tell. Yeah. I'm just gonna...
Don't touch those, by the way. And I point at the shadows. And I say, this is some sort of
You stop Scar from touching it.
Yeah. I slap your hand. Don't touch that. And I say, this is some sort of automaton. Clearly, it's a mechanical entity. I imagine
Like a Warforged.
Potentially. I wouldn't be able to say it was living. They were more probably like mechanical servants. Even soldiers, probably in some cases, depending on what they were specialized for.
I'm gonna knock my finger on the
Kind of give it like a
outside
tap.
of it. Yeah. Giving it a tap.
Does anything happen, Eric, when he knocks on the automaton?
It falls apart.
No.
Oh, it crumbles.
Yeah, it
And
crumbles.
I just kind of look at it like, well, and then I just move on.
I'm just gonna pick up the head and give it to Gizmo.
Well, oh yeah. You see, you pick up the head and give it to Gizmo. You see that he's like, you see he like fully like jumps as you give it to him, and he's just like, what?
Keep it safe.
You see he gets his bag out and he puts it in.
I look over at Gizmo and I say, don't worry, it won't bite.
Well, not yet.
You see he says to you, he puts it in his backpack, and he's just
We
like,
should probably get to that encampment that the lady was talking about.
you
I
guys...
imagine we're doing all of this like on
Yeah.
the way. So I like stop and look at
Yeah.
the vehicle, we move a little further, and I stop and look
Yeah,
at the automaton.
there's a lot of shit. You see stuff that is you also see these like there's a lot of shit you could see. I'll tell you this right now. There's too much to go over to like what
Sure.
kind of technology they would be having in comparison to what they
I probably point at some street lamps and maybe a vending machine.
absolutely there are for sure.
Flippin', I just want to say, Ibis is kind of like in the middle of you explaining some other thing. Flippin', Ibis is just kind of standing behind you without making any sound.
Yeah. I also want to like this.
Just kind of
Just following
maybe
along.
yeah, no, but like I think actually should I roll a stealth thing for this? I'm not trying to be spooky, but like I feel like Abyssus would be
You're just following quietly. What's your passive?
yeah,
stealth?
I'm just walking way too quietly.
What's your passive stealth?
9, so you know that would go
Okay.
well.
Well, yeah. So I still notice.
Yeah, you still notice.
Yeah. I am.
Damn
Give
it.
him minus
Well,
1 in stealth.
Well.
Yep.
Oh.
Damn.
Will, I'm gonna give you a bit of a. You see a house filled with like glasses. Sorry, not a house, a building filled with glasses that just moves up with storage. You cannot tell too much about what this is, but you do see dirt underneath, if that makes sense.
Interesting.
You see dirt in the building itself, like dirt that. I mean, I don't think dirt would disappear. That would be insane.
No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You see lights above ground, above in the ceiling. Like these looks like high emission lights or whatever. Yeah.
That are still active?
No, not even
gotcha.
close.
They're just there.
But they look similar to the design humanity has created on Earth, essentially.
Right, they're like LEDs or something.
Yes, presumably. Like they are round lights, so it's not impossible.
They're not normal light bulbs. They're like
No. They're yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to describe too much, but essentially, Will, cool. you see that, wow, these guys had it figured out, right? And I'll just say this right now. But if they had, I don't know if you're thinking, like, what the fuck happened? These guys had everything. Like, the fuck?
Drift is thinking about the potential, Drift is thinking about, and this is for Eric's sake, is thinking about her own history and how there have been theories about other previous civilizations that existed thousands of years before
like Atlantis.
Or like Atlantis, yeah.
That's a good yeah. And Atlantis makes no sense, but here you have like living proof that an ancient civilization used to exist, right?
Yeah, and has collapsed.
Yeah.
So there was like you talk about there was a massive like crystal.
Yes, I actually wanted to get to that immediately.
I'm gonna ask the lady about that.
You see that? You walk up to the lady and ask her what? Start a conversation with me, please.
So, the crystal, the big crystal in the middle.
Oh, right.
What's that about?
Oh, you do not know about this. Right, in our civilization, even in the dwarvish civilization, we have these crystals embedded into the sky because it's a much more clean efficiency way. It brings in the sunlight from the sun. It does.
So that thing goes to the surface?
Yes, it does. Well, the light doesn't go from the surface, but they have a bunch of mirrors set up that goes all the way down to the actual crystal itself, and they have so many of them that it ends up lighting up the entirety of the crystal. The crystal is very light emission. It takes a lot of light in, and it spreads that light out. It does. Now,
by the way, guys, Sage is here. He's muted, but just go ahead and turn him up to 200% real quick.
Oh,
so
Sage is
talk. Everybody can hear him.
Yeah, Sage is already at 200% for me. Now, first of all,
I haven't said anything. Don't worry. I've been quietly observing.
Yeah, Sage.
You got to join in, man.
Oh yeah,
You're the
sorry.
only Dragonborns here.
You see that, but I have something interesting to show you. And you see that she takes out her arm, and you see that she looks at something that looks like a clock of some kind. All right, it's about time. And you see that as the light of the bulb starts to go out, or sorry, the bulb, the light of the crystal goes out. You notice something really cool. You see that as the lighting of the crystal goes out, you see that these small crystals embedded into the roof of the actual cave itself, you see them start to light up. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Like a night sky.
Yeah. and you see this, and it's
I'm probably not close
beautiful.
enough to... Oh, can I...
No,
can I
you can
fly?
see this. This is above you.
Right, but I guess I wanted to... So can I fly Ruffle up to them and try to roll an Arcana check through her?
I will tell you this right now. You are way too far away from the cave, like from a cave wall. I'm telling you this right now. You will require... like, even with the fly spell, you're probably not going to reach that in time.
Ruffle won't be able to get to it?
No. No, Ruffle will be. Ruffle will be, for sure.
Okay, yeah. Can I roll it through Ruffle?
Yeah, you can fly up to them with Ruffle. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. So I'll have Ruffle do it.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, I think you can roll Arcana through your bird, I'm pretty sure. You see that as you reach up to the... As you reach up to the crystal, you see that the crystals are made out of a magic make. It looks like but it's not really the crystals. They are not supposed to light up by themselves, but you see these runes on the side of the stone itself, right?
Okay.
That seems to light up the crystals. Powerful magic. Just want to leave that. Now,
so Drift is going to say out loud, I think those crystals are designed to turn on at a certain time of the day to supplement the light from the sun when the sun falls below the horizon.
All right, sounds correct.
Yeah.
Now,
yes,
lady, oh, what was your name actually?
My name is Lily.
Yeah, Lily.
Lily.
Cute name, by the way.
Lily. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
So, I've read a lot of
aloud.
books.
Cute name.
I've read a lot of books in my life. Why have I never heard of this place or places like this?
Well, first of all, you need to keep in mind that this civilization was wiped out 47, 45 during the age of the starless sky. They were wiped out around that time. We don't know by what. Or maybe they disappeared into some sort of realm. Ooh, maybe they made their own realm. Could be possible. Just look at this. It doesn't make any sense why they would just leave. Though I do not know what the shadows are. I do believe that it may be a powerful weapon of some
We
sort.
saw a cave painting which depicted, I think, humans, elves, and dwarves, right?
Right, that is correct. Correct.
Yes.
The Valvain was the first three races that they were. Well, the first three races that was ever created was the humans, elves, and dwarves, as you may know from your history teachings, I'm pretty sure. But essentially, the Valvain became the most powerful civilization because there was a clan among the elves that came together with a dwarven king and their kingdom, and there was a human that wanted to combine. Now, the elves, as far as I understand it, brought the magic into their empire, and the dwarfs, they brought in technology, power, engineering, all of that stuff, and the humans, they brought in both. The humans were really versatile with what they would do, and they were good at magic and engineering. They could do both. And
so
see,
the humans were kind of like a middle ground between the elves and the dwarves, and helped with political interactions.
Yeah, exactly.
So because this is very advanced stuff, and you wouldn't just vanish all of a sudden. Something big had to happen, and with all the shadows that we see around, it's probably some conflict from the inside, I would say. They destroy themselves.
Right, I was thinking about that myself. I mean, one of my greatest theories is that there was a great war between all of the Valvain that happened by the end of their entire thing. I don't know, I thought it was called the Crystal Wars. And they made these powerful crystals that could blow up an entire city, essentially. There's nothing that is truly factual.
May not have been crystals.
May not have been crystals. It could have been something else. But
what would it have been done?
Well.
If I may pose a conjecture.
Right.
There are rumors of a similar instance where I come from, an ancient civilization with powerful technology that vanished, and very little evidence exists of their existence, but there's stories and a few artifacts that suggest that they did in fact exist. A few ancient sites that have been discovered by archaeologists. We have good evidence to assert that at least something akin to the rumors of an ancient civilization did exist, but it's hard to say. Nothing like this, as far as evidence is concerned. But a lot of the theories around why they disappeared involved both conflict between multiple different nation states with similar levels of technology, as well as a potential for natural disasters on a major scale caused by changes in the planetary system itself.
Right.
No.
I don't know about all of that, but it could have been that the empire became too big for itself, and maybe it collapsed in on itself. Maybe I don't
Like
really.
a revolution.
Right? Yeah, because there is a truth about empires that I've noticed a lot, like the third human empire.
Okay, but
In Asharon. I don't know if you ever heard about it, but I'm sure you know a bit about it.
Can I roll history?
Absolutely.
I'll also roll
15.
history just in case.
The empire itself
Ooh, 20.
had now essentially the empire was toppled by like a bunch of lizardmen. This was during a time where there was like 3 lizardmen races essentially. But the thing is that once the lizardmen had enslaved humanity, this is like 20 to 30,000 years ago, by the way, and essentially. The thing is that the race itself, the human, not the human, the humans, they rose up against the lizard folk and they burned them all alive, dealing like great things. But soon later, we're talking like 100 years later, the empire collapsed in on itself because of the empire. Collapsed in on itself because of infighting. Like one of the head guys was stabbed by like the emperor of the old was stabbed by all of his friends in like an open courtroom.
Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
Your worst enemies are your friends.
Yeah, and essentially the and his friends and like the guy that took over immediately afterwards got shot in the head by an arrow by another one of the senators, and there's just a lot of like murdering going on at this time, and it was like,
right,
yeah, it wasn't a good time.
As you do.
Yeah,
Power hungry.
Yeah, and essentially they the senators all destroyed each other from within, and from there, like. The human empire completely collapsed, essentially, and humanity got completely, like, fucked. And they had to build
went into
up.
the Dark Ages for a bit.
Yeah, they went into the Dark Age for, like, 100 years, 50 years. It's kind of like the Black Plague in many... Because a plague did hit them at the time. But
Dark
it was...
Ages lasted for a few thousand years.
It was horrible.
Or no, actually it was about... It's about 500 years?
It was... the Black Plague was horrible. But essentially...
How ruined does the city look?
Extremely. We're talking like you see everything in the city itself.
Crumbles?
Yeah, you see crumbles, you see destroyed manufactured like buildings, but the thing is that this city is extremely well kept for being as old as it is, right?
So some stuff is crumbling, but some stuff is definitely still
like the road,
like decayed.
Like
is it like a ground zero area, which is hella destroyed?
You see that to your east. You see a fog and a bunch of trees springing up, and you see a gigantic tower, which looks like a castle, essentially, or
so
like.
To answer your question, no, it does not look like a nuke went off in the middle of the city.
Yeah, because that's what I've had my thoughts on for a while.
Yeah,
because of the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the shadows are something entirely different. It's not like it's not like Hiroshima.
Could have been, but probably not. The possibilities are endless. But the thing is that the shadows would be plastered. There's so many theories that I can eliminate, like just for the
and also those shadows would only exist facing the epicenter of said explosion, but these shadows are all along every wall, so that doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And not only that, but they don't emit normal radiation. By 47,000 years, radiation would not be existing on those because the
this is something
half-life would
different
have.
entirely.
This is something different entirely, and
All right.
presumably a new form
And also,
of radiation.
calling it radiation is kind of a weird way to put it, because it's not really radiation. It's just a type of energy that seems to trip my rad scanner, but it's not real radiation.
No.
All right. Well, we should get going before we get caught by another of them drakes.
Okay, you see that as you say that, right, but we are already there, and you see that she enters a open room, and you see that there's a little cellar door. Right, I need. You see that she points at you, Golden, and she points at you, Misties. Right, can you two keep watch for a minute? Like you two are, you did do some great firing earlier, and you, well.
I telepathically called Ruffle back down, and I'm gonna have Ruffle just kind of sit nearby on a ledge.
Mm-hmm. You see that Golden.
Golden went to go do something.
Okay.
Yeah, he wrote that he's AFK.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I need to know that. Now, essentially, you see that's like, right. You see that she that says, right. I need 2 people to keep watch. You see that Misty is just like, I'll do it. I'll fully fucking do it. And you see, she says.
I close my left eye and I say, "I'll keep an eye out with Ruffle as well." And I just keep my left eye closed.
Yeah, you see that she. Yeah, Ashad, you wanna take a stab at this? Keeping what?
Or are you gonna come with us?
Are you gonna go?
Might as well.
Yeah. However, all right. You see that she shows like a small 5 feet, probably like less, like 3 feet or something, like hole, essentially. And she's like, "We need to get back. We need to get in there. We do." Does anybody have the ability to shrink him?
I'm gonna snap my fingers and then Scar shrinks.
Yeah, he shrinks. It becomes as small as everybody else.
How tall is Scar now?
6.5 feet, I think.
I'm taller than Scar.
Let me do the math.
It would be like
Hold on, let me do the math.
4 feet and 5 inches.
Oh,
About that.
Yeah, 4 feet to 5.
I pat Scar on the head like, "Oh, you're small now."
I'm gonna.
Oh wait,
I'm
he had
gonna
Merlin on him though.
I'm gonna grab your arm.
He had
and
Merlin
squeeze.
on him.
I'm
He
gonna
was
roll
holding Merlin.
a dexterity save to avoid it.
You don't get advantage on this, Scar, because you're smaller now, but
Ooh, 25. Can you beat a 25?
make
Oh,
an
that'd be athletics.
athletics.
Oh my
Okay,
god!
so we're kind of like scuffling back and forth, and he's like kind of chasing around.
Oh, stop acting like children. Come on.
You see, this is great. Anyway,
Wow, that's amazing. We both rolled a 25. It's basically an even match.
Yeah, you see.
You're gonna see a fucking vein pop on him, man.
You see that she then claps her hand. Is just like, right, everybody gets into the hole. You see that the husband has already lowered himself. You see, Will, is levitation an action or a reaction?
Levitate is an action. I do have feather falling.
Okay. You see that the husband fully falls down. He does into the hole, and you see that he like lands on his back. It's like, oh. You see, he says, like, hey, I'm fine, by the way. I'm gonna go sit in the corner. Alright, everybody, come on, let's head in. Except for, did you say you were gonna do it, Sage?
I'm just following. I'm trying.
Oh yeah, you're just following. Cool,
All
cool. You see that Misty then is just like, right, I got this. Don't worry. You see, she says to you, Bird.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah, she just turns away before Misty's can finish.
And what is it? Ruffle is just gonna make a little sound to notify that she's also keeping watch.
You see that you see that Misty looks at just like, right.
The precision has been revealed. No.
You see that she looks at you. It's like, right. Hey, can you fly around? can you fly around, Birdie? Like, we don't want them to pinpoint based around seeing a bird on the rooftop, because if they identify you, there's a good chance they'll come and check it out, because birds being on the ground isn't common.
Ruffle kind of nods, because I think I can also hear through Ruffle's ears. Yeah, Ruffle nods, and then kind of does like a bird nod, kind of like it's a weird like bird head.
It's a pecking motion, I would say.
Yeah, almost like and then and just kind of flaps up into the air.
Yeah.
And it's circling overhead. It's not circling directly overhead, but it's kind of making like various figure 8 patterns that kind of change their orientation. So it'll like figure 8 horizontally and then figure 8 vertically. You know.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask you a question. You do know that you could just re-summon the thing. So like, if shit happens, it's not the end of the world. Yeah. I'm just making sure you know. Now, first of all, you send up the bird. Or whatever, and essentially it flies around for a minute, and it flies around for, and you see Misty's like fully like sits up there. Will you climb down into the thing? The rest of you also see this, by the way, but I'm gonna describe this because Will is the only person that is able to identify what this would possibly be. You see that's the wife as she's down there. You see that she is putting something together, and it's up against what would I say? It looks like she has hooked up a bunch of cords, like huge cords. We're talking like absolutely massive to this thing. It looks like a robot of some kind, and she has.
Can I use my earlier intelligence save?
No, you can go for it now. You can make another one now for sure.
Do another.
Typically, I won't have you.
Should I do investigation instead?
There's a thingamabob.
How do you get Merlin down?
Yeah, when.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I'm still very strong.
Yeah. You're still intensely strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lifting him down.
All right. Yeah. All right. So you fully carry Merlin down with you, and you lay him somewhere. There are beds, by the way, down here, for sure.
I'm throwing him on the ground.
Oh, you're just chucking him onto the ground. Merlin is still unconscious, so he doesn't feel any of that. Yeah. You see. But Will, roll me a new intelligence check.
Or do you want me to do intelligence save or do
investigation? No, investigation. Yeah, you know what? Why not?
Normal roll, I assume, or would it be advantage?
Normal's helping you because we don't understand it.
No,
normal
normal roll.
Cool. 19.
Oh, that's still pretty good. You see that this looks like a power source of some kind. I can't tell you directly what it is, but it's a huge power source. Like, the energy...
Do I know potentially what it's running off of? Is it magic? Is it some sort of material power source?
You can assume that there's a form of magic that it does indeed run off of, yeah.
Gotcha. Is there any fuel involved, or is it entirely magic? Like, is it a magic crystal that's fueling it?
That you might need to figure out a bit further by either because there's no way to figure out what. Like, how would you know that I'll tell you this. You figure out that it does look like it runs off. I'm not sure I should tell you everything. You can't tell directly still what it runs off. That's the problem right there. But I'll tell you this. There is a possibility of... Let me think. You look at this item. You look at... But you still don't know what it is fueled off of because you never seen this power source that it's fueled off of. Will.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I feel that that's fair. If you've never seen something, how are you going to know?
Right. But does it at least look like it's I guess what I'm wondering is, does it look like there's like a central object that's being used as like fuel that's like producing magical energy? Like by comparison, and this wouldn't be exactly the same, but by comparison, I'm imagining, for example, like a nuclear reactor has fuel rods that have uranium isotopes.
It's not a nuclear reactor, I'll tell you this. But
no, but I'm like, similarly, you would use a solid chunk of uranium 235, and then that uranium would decay and produce energy that way. Is it a similar like magical crystal that is like the energy is coming off of the crystal and being collected? Or is it something different?
It looks like.
Or does it look like more like a generator of sorts that
it
has
looks
moving parts?
like it looks like a generator of sorts. I'll
moving
say
parts.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. They does look like this one doesn't completely work, and it's missing a component, which is annoying as fuck.
Gotcha.
But otherwise, yeah, pretty much. But it does look like. I don't know if I should tell you.
Does it look like it's working?
Yeah, this is just, it looks like a energy storage system, I think. Like a generator. It just...
So it's a little bit damaged, but it's still technically functioning.
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Like, if you figured out how to power it up, it would probably still work, yeah. It does look a bit run down, but that's fine.
Can I roll Tinker's tools to try and fix it?
No, you cannot, because you don't have the component that's missing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There we go.
Can I touch the ring to it to see if it reacts?
Oh, can you? You can try.
No.
Alright, that's what I do.
Well, first of all, you touch the ring to the thing. You see that,
and I'll try to touch multiple places to see if it reacts.
Oh yeah, but you don't need to do that. First of all, you touch the ring against the thing. You feel that the power of the entire place doesn't come back, but you do feel a flicker. You do. So maybe the power of the ring has like a form of
it's
power.
Almost like a key.
It's almost like a key. Yeah, it's a good explanation.
Okay.
My god, it's literally a key card.
Yeah, it's like a key ring. Yeah.
Yeah. You and essentially you see that is like.
If I run my rad scanner over it, does it do anything?
No.
Nothing. No reaction. Okay.
Not
What if I put my laser pointer on it?
Do you have a laser pointer?
You have a laser pointer.
No, you forgot about that?
Okay.
Magic laser pointer.
Oh yeah, you have a magic. Yeah, you have like a little magic pointer. I forgot about that.
No, no, it doesn't. But essentially, hold on, let me think. Blue. Sorry, not blue. No, blue. As you light this shining epic light upon this gigantic radiator, you see nothing happens. Now, essentially...
Wow, Beacon. Such a nice person, you know.
That's great. You see that nothing happens.
Bit of comedy.
I'm just gonna look around the room for anything.
You see, as you go around, you see that there are runes upon the walls, and you notice that you see that the halfling climbs up the by the way and closes the hatch, and you see that she like looks like you're gonna be fine, right? You see, she says to Misty's, and you guys don't hear what she says, like Misty says back, but you see that she closes the hatch in a second. And
how many
Nexo
steps are there? Like after, yeah.
Six. Nexo, are you? No, I'm not gonna tell you. Now, I am now gonna.
Oh,
wow. No, unless Nexo is doing, he has to access the thing that I'm thinking that he's going to do. So otherwise, I can't tell him.
I'm
now,
just looking around at things.
No, that's fine. Nexo, as you're looking around the area, you don't see anything that's magical in nature with these rune stones. I mean, you know that rune magic is different from normal magic in some kind. It's kind of like the difference between alchemy and Full Metal Alchemist and like sorcery from Harry Potter. It's like
Can I swipe my hand over them to see if anything happens?
You could also roll an Arcana check to see if you get it.
You do that.
Actually,
As you
yeah,
do that,
true.
you see that the magic in your hand, sort of like when you brush it, the magic itself looks like it. You brush your hand over it, you feel that some of your magic pours up into it. Like you feel magical power pour into the rooms.
Do I feel like
is it like it's being
draining?
siphoned? Or is it more like he's activating it by accident?
I'm gonna try to do it more.
You continue to just brush it like this?
I guess, or just like try to focus on it. Or
Yeah.
something.
If you want to, I'm gonna now ask you, do you want to spend a spell slot?
Yes.
Yeah. You expend a
What
spell
spell
slot. Doesn't
What
matter.
level?
Can be whatever level you
I'll do first level.
Yeah, first level. You expend a first level spell slot, and you see that the room, and you see that the entire room lights up with magical lighting across the entirety of the room. You see that the woman.
Oh.
You
Drift
see
looks over at Alexander and is like, "Why didn't I think of that?"
Guess I'm smarter.
Drift kind of throws one hand up and is like, "I guess so."
Okay. Ibis walks past them and says, "Everyone knows I'm the smartest one here."
No, me.
Yes, Ibis, you're definitely the smartest.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. It's
And
definitely
I
me.
offer a fist bump to Alexander.
I accept it.
You see that she's like, "Oh, you wish to use a spell slot on this? That's nice."
Well, did you know it lights up?
Right, yeah, I knew. I know a bit. I don't use spell slots on it. I typically use a torch, because you never know when you're going to be in a battle, right?
Yeah.
But
Just a little bit spells and doesn't drain too much.
I've listened. I've answered some of your questions. Now I think it's fair for you to answer some of my questions.
I'm up to you.
All right.
How many beds are there?
I have
6. Yeah.
I was gonna
6.
ask about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down on one of the beds.
You can fit 2
Oh.
in 2 of them. You can fit 2
So-
people in 2 of them. Easy.
Sorry, before you ask me those questions, there's 6 beds, but there's only 2 of you.
Oh, we had more adventurers with us. We had a dwarven. Well, see, my husband, he comes from a powerful family in the dwarven
Yes.
kingdom, known as the.
I know.
Bloodborns.
I know.
But essentially, he came here with his brother and with me, and we were trying to escalate some things.
So you're archaeologists then?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we were trying to excavate and figure out how this thing works, essentially, because we are looking for a power source. We heard that there was a Valvanian technology nearby, and we thought that it would be open to freedom because one of our members was a cleric. You see, he contacted his god and asked them if the ring is in this area Valvanian technology is in this area, and he has been contacting his god every day. He was to seeing if he could figure out whether or not one of these technologies was present. He did. We found it. The problem was that they all sadly probably passed
Didn't make
away.
it.
Yeah.
Well,
You see,
I think it's fair that you ask us some questions now.
you see that the guy then cries a little bit, like the husband. It was like
He kind of sniffles.
Yeah, he he doesn't let out any tears. He's too man to cry. But no, he does this like thing he does, and just like, all right. First of all, who are all of you? Are you adventurers with the adventuring guild?
Yes, we are.
That's right.
Fuck, what was her name again?
It was. I have it on the tip of my
Wanderers?
tongue. It was
Something
the Wonder
Seekers. Wonder
Yeah, the
Seekers.
Wonder
Yes, we're the Wonder Seekers, and we're here to kill the adult black dragon that's
Mulg.
here. Mulg the cannibal, right?
Right. Wait, you're here to kill that menace that's been terrorizing this area.
Drift
Yes.
pulls the railgun out of her magic bag and kind of pats it a little bit, like,
Yeah.
yeah, you came prepared.
I'm just gonna look over. Just you need to get me one of those.
Yeah, you see
Do you
that.
want to use it? I'll let you use it during the next fight. It needs
I
to be
would-
powered by a spell slot.
I would love to.
First of all,
Yeah.
I want a close range one.
As this conversation is going on, Drift is going to kind of like quietly explain to Alexander how it works. So you have to let it spin up.
Sorry,
real quick.
later.
So
I need to answer the woman's questions. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nexo, do you have? When was the last time you looked through your familiar sites?
I looked through them when we were walking here, but if you want, I'll look through them again.
Yeah, go right ahead and do that. I'll allow it this time.
my
I
eyes
wouldn't
just
typically
white.
bring this up, but I would bring this up now because I'll say that you put like or told it to like, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, as you look into
Boys, I am back. Hello, hi.
Excellent.
Hello.
We're
Hey.
inside. So I'll brief recap. We are inside a small hideout.
Yes.
And we discovered some cool technology. But a lot of it seems broken down, and we are currently having a discussion with the dwarf and the halfling lady about, or we're answering questions and asking our own questions. And Eric's about to tell us something important that Nexo just discovered.
Right.
Yeah.
Nexo, you see the war party is making their way back, and the drakes are getting awfully close to your bird.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Like, do they notice the bird?
you don't know.
I gotta send my bird to, like, just hide.
Yeah, you
Cover,
there's a bunch
Snow.
of snow. There's a bunch
yeah,
of snow, so
they're
you just
covered in
the
snow.
bird- The bird could probably just sit in a tree where it can see the drakes, but the drakes wouldn't necessarily take notice or even give a shit.
you see that as they get. Actually, I have to stop you there, Will. One of the things is that all of a sudden you see that the drakes fly over to where the bird was. They look around. As you buried yourself in snow, you see that they don't know. They thought they are like looking around for a second, brushes off, and then they fly over the mountain, and they looks like they fly down at some place. They do, and it looks like they walk in through the mine. If that makes
Well,
sense.
The war
The rest of
party's
the war
back,
party.
and they almost discovered my falcon.
The
or
drakes
my
think to themselves,
Hawkins.
must have been the wind.
Yeah.
You see Merlin get like fully like.
You're awake. There's some beds.
Ibis is just standing over him with like wide eyes like this, like just heads looking straight down at him.
Yeah, you see
Right,
that
well-
he gets up. He does. He's just like, oh fuck, my head.
Go sit on
Is he
one
on
of
a
the
bed
beds,
right now?
Merlin. he's
No, he's on the ground.
Merlin,
Oh,
there's
I thought somebody
beds.
put him on a bed.
No, he
Merlin,
didn't.
there's beds. Please go rest and sleep.
You see that as he barely gets up on his feet, you see that he just falls down onto the bed, and he's just gone.
Alright, so anyway, the war party's back, and they almost discovered Hawkins.
You see that as they head into the cave, you hear them start shouting. They do. Like you can hear that through the bird. You can.
I can hear. So they're speaking the fucking.
What languages do you speak? Do you speak Draconic?
Yes, I'm a dragonborn.
You hear that they're saying, "Body found! With there's a body here!" You see one of them, like you hear one of them scream out, and they have clearly found a body.
All right,
other
everybody
corpses.
be on high alert. They're back, and they found one of the bodies, the Birdman left.
Mhm. You guys, as this all happens, you see that
Drift still has one eye closed, looking through Ruffle.
yeah, you see that the kobolds come through. Actually, I'm gonna say this: you fly enough closer to basically see that there are you see that drakes come through the cave. You also see like a war party come screaming into the cave, and they run into the city at full speed. They do. Will?
Yeah.
You see that shortly after you do. And the war party looks like they are searching the city fucking intensely. I'll say that you still see them because you see the entrance essentially from here. It's not as easy to see as everything else, but essentially, see that Misty's.
Hawkins is, or not Hawkins. Ruffle's pretty far up.
Yes. Yes. Hold on a second. I need to check something with Misty's.
We need to be careful.
Please
continue your questions.
Well, they're inside the cavern, but I think we'll be okay here.
You see that Misty's then is sorry. Yeah, hold on. Can Misty's message you guys? No, she cannot. Okay, cool. Yeah. If Misty's gets seen, she'll just rope trick. It's not the end of the world. You see that. You see that she. Yeah, they're pretty far away, by the way, Will. So you don't need to worry about them right now. You see that.
We walked a kilometer, so.
Yeah, approximately a kilometer and a half, like somewhere around that number. But essentially, you see that she looks at you and like, so you, so where do you come from, all of you? I'm afraid I don't.
Should we go in terms?
Well, yeah, if you would. I heard something about another world. Oh. Me?
Yes.
Oh, well, me, first of all, I am from the Dwarven Kingdom, I am. You see, she says. Right, so
Is she a halfling?
Yes, but I'm from the Dwarven Kingdom.
I didn't say that out loud, I wanted to make sure I knew that.
Oh, yeah. She's a halfling, but you see, she says that, right, I'm also from the Dwarven Kingdoms. Funny to meet you.
I kind of gesture towards him, and I'm like, yeah, that much was obvious.
Yeah. And you see that she's like, right, I'm from the Dwarven Kingdom. My husband is from the Dwarven Kingdom. Is there, you?
Who?
Yeah, you. Where are you from? All of you.
Oh, me? Oh, maybe Drift can go first, because they're not from around here.
What are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm from a different place entirely. If I told you that I was from the United States, would that tell you anything? Probably not.
No, it rightly wouldn't. No.
We're from a different world. I'm from a different world entirely. I was summoned here. Well, more like invited.
Right. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. You see, she says to you, well, I don't know too much about it. All I know is that you know a lot about technologies which your kin should not be knowing.
Well, there's no other humans around here currently with us, but so I guess Drift will say, well, I'm not exactly kin with the rest of the humans in this world.
I see. You see that Misty's pokes her head up under the thing. Under a thing, you see that Cole. Cole. Golden.
Ah, yes. Excuse me. Yes.
Cole, get up here. Golden, you can, of course. You can absolutely teleport up. By the way, it's perfectly shadowed.
Okay, all right.
You see that as you head up, you see that she closes the door. You see that okay, I need you to scout at the rooftops. Really quick. You are really good at hiding, right? In darkness?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm literally called the Black Figure. I think that's kind of noted. Anyway.
Something to note, Golden. So previously, the roof of the cavern had a giant. It still has this giant crystal in this, like in the middle-ish, that was emitting a powerful light. But that light has since gone out, and now there are tiny little crystals that kind of, from your perspective, they look like stars in the night sky. So it is much darker in here than it previously was.
Yeah, it's mostly dim light, so you don't really have to worry too much about the entire situation. It's not even dim light. It's like, does starlight light up your ground beneath you?
I think I got it. Yeah. All right. So, I'll say, all right, gotcha.
Advantage?
Yeah, of course. I think it's a given. Come on.
Golden, I'm going to say this right now. Just, hold on a second. As you see, Misty's gives you, pass without a trace.
Alright, so that's...
Plus 10 to stealth.
That's plus 10 to
Whatever
stealth.
your roll is, add 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, little lady. I will now go upstairs and go on the lookout.
Yeah. She also gives herself pass without a trace, but she doesn't really need to fucking worry about it. Now.
Okay. Oh wait, I
also
didn't.
here-
I didn't short rest, by the way. So I think I should do that, right?
Well, none of us have rested yet.
No, because you guys were walking a long fucking time. Don't click short rest.
We were walking for like 30 minutes.
Quick question: can I go back to my original size?
Well, yeah, I snap
Oh,
my
yeah,
fingers in your-
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
snap my fingers in your big again.
I think it just lasts for a minute, so yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's been more than a minute.
It's been more than a minute, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh shit, hold on.
And
I will now.
Golden, as you're about to do your stealth thing, you hear as Ruffle passes nearby overhead and then kind of flies off again.
Your bird does have dark vision. I'm not crazy, right?
Okay. All right. I will
she
now
has
go
pretty
up
good
to
vision.
do
Let me quickly.
my lookout business. So
I don't know if he strictly has dark vision.
Let me.
Oh,
let,
Jesus Christ.
36.
let me.
Yeah, 36
Oh.
damage.
No, she has keen sight and has sight, and she has advantage on perception roll, but that doesn't mean. I mean, yeah, she noticed.
I've said it before, but it would have been a better idea to pick an owl.
It would have actually.
Maybe.
I'm not gonna lie, that would have been a great
For this
choice.
particular situation, sure. But
No,
I had kind of
they're
previously established. I had
they're
previously established
extremely
before we
stealthy.
got here.
Oh yeah, they get like
I-
plus 10 to stealth, I think. An
yeah.
owl.
I had also
But-
the reason I picked a hawk is because I had previously established many sessions ago that Drip's spirit animal was a hawk.
Which is really accurate, yeah. I'm just glad
Let's
you didn't go
continue.
for the. I'm glad you didn't go for the OP fucking option. That's all I'm.
OP option?
Yeah, because people typically go with the owl or the flying monkey.
Flying monkey?
Yeah,
Monkey!
no joke,
Shit.
no joke. You know why the flying monkey is great?
Because it's a monkey.
No, because it has
And it's
hands.
Yeah, because it's
Right,
a
well,
monkey.
let's continue. Let's continue on with
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
this thing.
continue.
It's great.
So Golden, you do your hiding with 36.
With 36.
Misty's rolled. She had 8 plus 10. 8 plus 10. Not only that, but she's a Gloomstalker. She cannot be seen. Doesn't matter. If somebody uses dark vision, she cannot be seen.
Alright, she just
Period.
can't be seen. Good to know.
Yeah, period.
Aha, true sight.
True sight and tremor sense and blind
Let's
sight
continue.
can see it. Here, but that's
She
it.
cannot be seen.
Now, essentially, she looks like she moves up to a rooftop. Moves up to the rooftop. What? Moves up to a rooftop. She does, and she looks like she takes up there, and she is like looking around the entirety of the buildings, and you see that she's like, right. So, and now we're gonna move. Golden.
Yes.
I'm sorry, there's not going to be like a lot of character development, but if you want to like move back in and like
I'm literally a lookout motherfucker, bro. I am literally the alarm. So I'm gonna be rolling what is it? Investigation checks?
roll me a perception check. I'll say 36. Yeah, roll me a perception check. Fuck it.
Ruffle is gonna kind of stay somewhat near you and is going to fly down as you're doing your investigation check and give you advantage on your investigation if that's possible.
I mean, yeah, because it is also looking. You know,
Yeah, there's no way you can commit. This is gonna sound really rude, but the thing is that
Okay, hold on. It's a bird, right?
yes,
It's a bird, right?
How?
Okay.
But how will that?
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at the bird. I'm gonna use animal handling.
Well, so here's one way I think Ruffle could do it. Ruffle, as she sees things, could kind of fly
How do
in
they
a circle
communicate?
as a hawk does. Well, because what hawks do is they will circle around their potential prey. So Ruffle will just kind of make a circle around anything interesting that she sees, and that will kind of alert Golden Cole to where things are.
Yeah, and I mean,
So would you allow advantage with that?
Yeah, I'll allow it. I think You know what? That's a good way of explaining it. I know somebody's gonna get bitch about it, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. You're using just to call out things. Yes.
Whooper! 14.
You don't notice anything true out of the ordinary. It's no problem though because Misty's got a 25. No wait, Misty's 16 plus 5. She got 22. Sorry, not 25. Still pretty good.
16 plus 5 is 21.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, essentially, no, 16 plus 6. Sorry, 22.
Wait,
no,
is she up there with me?
No, she moved up to another rooftop. Cover more ground. It's one-on-one.
Is it still Shadow? Like, did she have to roll anything, or was it easy accessible?
What do you mean?
Was it easy accessible to go up to another rooftop?
Yes, because of the reason that there's stairs typically associated with the rooftops.
Okay.
Not only that, but she's a fairly good climber.
Okay, alright, moving on.
Mm-hmm. Now, essentially, I mean, she doesn't do that, but if she really needs to, she can just Misty Step. But she's going to keep her last spell slot just in case. Now, essentially, you guys look out over the thing. You guys, first of all, I'll tell you this right now. You will see any drakes. You can see the drakes from a long distance away. The drakes themselves, their bellies are very noticeable because they light up. They do in the darkness. Now, however, you cannot see past a certain range with dark vision, so you cannot see kobolds, drakes, because drakes use half dragons, or you cannot see half dragons. You cannot because they use armor. If they didn't use armor, their bellies and their entire body would heat up to the point where they would illuminate in the dark. But they don't do that while they're wearing armor. Now, essentially, the kobolds you cannot see, so you cannot. But you can see them once they get into your range. Golden, I don't know if you get a. Hold on, let me quickly go onto your. Hold on.
You can just ask me back in.
Hold on. Hold on. You don't have an ability to make yourself invisible in darkness, correct?
I have minor illusion.
Yes, that doesn't make you invisible in darkness. Hold on. You should.
No, but I can.
He should be pretty close to.
Oh!
I can.
No.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta ask this, Becken. Are the rooftops? What are they made of?
Metal.
Stone, metal.
Metal.
Mm-hmm.
Like concrete.
Do they have something on top of the metal? Do they have like brick, like
They wouldn't need to. Not on the ground. That's the first thing. They wouldn't need to have something. But the metal, as you step on it, you don't hear any noise coming off of you since you're incredibly light still.
Yeah, but is there anything else besides the metal?
There's probably just a couple of buildings that are built with like. But that would be really rare. Like
on the rooftops. I mean, on the rooftops itself. When I'm at the top.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to make myself into something that would look like there would be on a rooftop with minor illusion.
I need to state this right now. The only creature that can see you right now is a
ruffle.
No, I was about to say. I was going to say this right now. If a drake flies 30 feet up to you, it will see you for sure. But.
Well, it would have to roll a high enough perception check. He's got 36 steps.
But the problem is that there's problems with that because first of all, a drake has dark vision, but the problem is Misty's doesn't matter. Okay, she's the best lookout because of the reason that she cannot be seen in darkness. Doesn't matter how hard you fucking try. But Golden's
trying to avoid detection.
However, Golden, hold on, let me quickly go onto your character sheet. How far do you have dark vision up to? Genuine question.
Do I go to my? Where do I go for that?
Go down to features, traits, and other yada yada yada.
Okay.
It should say dark vision on one of these. Wait, do you not have dark vision? No, that can't be correct. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
As a shadow monk, you get dark vision. No, you don't. What? Okay, that just seems dumb. I mean, you could cast Dark Vision on yourself, but apparently...
Yeah, I cast Dark Vision. I have 3 key points.
Hold on! Let me Google the Kenku. Hold on, there's no way. The most stealthy race in D&D does not have Dark Vision. Are you fucking shitting me? I mean, other than Tabaxi, but yeah. Wow, that's... I am tempted to change that. Oh boy. Anyway, now, not only that, but the Shadow Monk should just automatically have Dark Vision. Can we all...
Anyway,
if we give,
literally
give him Dark Vision, I don't think anybody's gonna complain.
I didn't mean to press that. I meant to press just casting Dark Vision on myself then.
Golden, don't bother. I'm going to say you, as the Shadow Monk, get Dark Vision. Okay? I'm going to say that just the Shadow Monk gets Dark Vision, because this is stupid. I'm going to say that you have Dark Vision up to 60 feet. There you go. Okay? I don't care if somebody's going to bitch on me from this in the future. I don't care. It's stupid that the Shadow Monk does not have Dark Vision by their own fucking feet. Okay? I don't care.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. I'm changing that. That's so fucking dumb. Anyway, now, first of all, can't even hide in shadows because they can't see in shadows. Anyway, now, first of all, okay, so you don't see anything heading towards you. I will alert you immediately. What is your passive perception again? 13.
Passive perception?
Awesome. Yeah, I noticed.
Can I roll a perception with Ruffle? And then basically have her stand by to alert either of them if something gets too close?
Yes. I'm going to say you guys can still see, but it's incredibly difficult if you try to see with your normal vision. But,
23.
I think that you get this advantage because your bird doesn't have...
She does have... Well, it is dimly lit.
Yes.
And also, she has natural advantage on perception.
No, I think that's fine. But it would just be a normal roll, because there's a disadvantage and an advantage.
The first roll was 23 anyway.
So, yeah, I don't mind. It's correct that you do still, but it would still just be a normal roll, because you have a disadvantage at the two. But, yeah, let's continue. Now, first of all, you guys are outside. You don't see anything coming towards you at the moment. And if it does... you guys would probably notice. I'm just gonna say it that way. Now, essentially, you guys...
Uranium.
Yeah, you guys, we're gonna now head back on the ground. Alright, does anybody want to ask any questions to the two people there?
I mean, we're going around explaining where we're from, right?
Mm-hmm, correct.
Oh yeah, let's continue that dialogue. Does Sage want to say where he's from?
Sage?
Sage is gone.
Sage has
His character's
disappeared.
dead too.
Indeed.
Celebrate.
Woo!
Now, okay, so we're gonna move on from Sage for a minute until he comes back. I am trying to... But, like, until he comes back...
Do you want to give your explanation?
Bird?
We're missing.
Sorry, forgot I'm muted.
It's okay.
Yeah, Imbis just kind of... She was just staring at the dwarf, and Merlin, so she just kind of jolts her head towards your guys' direction, like an animal.
The halfling is asking kind of us about our background, just FYI.
Yeah, he's asking you what do you think about?
Yeah, just that. Yeah, I know. So, she kind of jolts her head towards them. Well, I'm from one of the Yuan-Ti territories, and she does not say anything else.
You see
She just
that...
kind of tries to avoid the situation.
Right, a serpentine. Right, I get it. You see, she says to you, okay. First of all, may I ask where who your little friend is and your big friend is?
Scar?
Hmm?
Where are you from again?
Mountain.
Mountain.
Mountain. Lovely. You see, she says,
Was it a cold mountain?
No.
No, it's a
not
mountain.
cold.
Yeah.
right. That's lovely. First of all,
What about cold?
No, cold.
No, I
Not
said cold.
Cold.
Ah, that's almost mine.
right. So, Mr. What can I call you? She looks at you, Scar.
Scar.
Right.
With 2 R's.
First of all, do you recognize the name Ragrash?
Do I recognize that name?
Could roll a history check.
Roll me a history check.
Oh,
yeah.
God damn. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. What's history? There's history. No.
Zero doesn't ring you a bell at all.
Oh my god.
He rolled a 2
Brain.
with a -2. That's amazing.
Brain
Yeah.
empty.
The Nat Zero, let's go. I'm also back, guys. Hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna get to you in a second. Now,
Yeah, so the halfling is asking us about our background and where we come from.
Ah, lovely. I am actively trying to avoid said conversation.
yeah, you see that she looks at.
Emesis is doing the same, but...
Oh, are you trying to
Just at the
avoid
bare
it?
minimum.
Oh, so you're not answering. Okay, cool. You see.
No, I'm like trying to remove myself from the situation if possible.
Oh.
Drift clarified that she's from another world.
Yeah, you see that's like, right, do you need to get up to that castle up there?
Is that where the dragon is?
Right, yeah, we do believe so. There's only one way into the castle, mind you, and there's supposedly a very powerful, ancient, well, if you will, an ancient, like, well, I don't rightly know. It looks like a puzzle, if you will, up there. I know
Drift
about...
kind of like glances down at the ring and says, I might have a way to get past that.
Right. Well,
She kind of flashes the ring on her finger.
you see that she looks at you like, right, well, if you want to, we will show you the way to the castle. We're not coming in with you. No offense.
We cannot do it now. Considering how many... Like, everyone's on high alert. We have to stay quiet for a while.
Right, yeah. I mean, I recommend heading out past nightfall tomorrow. You can stay here for the time being. Get fed, eat what you need to eat, and then head out in the morning. Right?
Yes, I never told you where I'm from. We never got to me.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
right.
go ahead.
Where are you from?
Well, I'm Alexander, and I'm from the Dragonborn territory.
Like, I should have figured that out. You see, she says to
Oh,
you.
you never know. I could have been from the Dwarven territory. Who knows?
I mean, people presume a lot of things, you know.
Yes, I know.
You know, yeah. I mean, most people think I'm from Rosevale, you see, but you know, I'm not. I was born and bred. I was born and bred in the great city the great city in Orwood. I was. It was great. It was I love that.
Can
city.
I roll a history check to know what part of the Dwarven...
I'm not even gonna let you roll a history check itself.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah. Okay, so
can I?
What's funny about that is I was literally thinking, isn't that one of the southern territories? So Drift is gonna say out loud, one of the southern territories.
Yeah, absolutely. You got it right on the mark there. I wouldn't expect anything different. Right, so we could show you the way through the forest, we can. But sadly, there is...
Bird was gonna say something.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask to roll, but I don't think I need to, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, I
think
also
you
just
are...
said it out loud.
I don't think you're required to. Hold on a second. I am needing to do something really quick, because I forgot to do this before the session started.
Yippee!
It's okay. It's just a mistake.
I have gone
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw you shooting that.
Hey, no guns on stream.
hey,
yeah,
careful.
I showed an axe
point.
earlier. I don't think anybody's gonna give a shit.
Yeah,
That's-
true.
That's not a gun, is it? Are you gonna shoot the axe?
Yes,
What?
He's gonna
Check
throw
it.
it.
it's gonna be like one of the weapons from Ruby.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, Ruby. I'm
wouldn't get it.
surprised. I'm surprised.
It is
you...
kind of what Jack Roulette is inspired by. Is Weiss's sword.
Mhm.
Anyway,
All right. So first of all, you see that she looks at you. Oh. Okay. Can I? Okay. Hold on, everybody. Hold on.
Technical difficulty.
Now, first of all,
Drift is gonna lay down, and she's got like her hands like behind her head, kind of like like crossed behind her head, just kind of relaxing on the bed.
yeah. You see that's like right. Everybody get dressed up. I'm gonna get both of your friends down here. By the half of their shift, and they can all get a bit of a rest. And when the sunlight comes up, I and somebody else will take the watch, if that is okay by you.
we never asked the Gizmo.
Sir? Me? Really?
Yes.
Why?
Speak.
Why me?
You never know.
Gizmo?
No, not you. You're from thing.
Oh, but me?
Yes.
Oh,
Everybody needs to get
I
their
think it was a
turn.
misunderstanding. Did you say you would use Gizmo, or that it would not be Gizmo?
No, I'm asking Gizmo like to do the whole like where we're from thing.
Oh.
Speak. Everybody needs to get their turn.
My name. I come from Crafen. I do. My family come from Crafen. We moved out to a city a bit north of there. A lot of raiders and werewolves attacks there, though, and it's scary, and big snakes, and yeah.
Drift speaks up and says, "Take a breath."
Yeah.
But she's got her eyes closed. She's not even looking.
Yeah. You see that she you see that he nods. He's like, okay. And you see he like, okay, relax. And he kind of like, his head kind of like turns a bit. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Right.
Do
So
we take a long rest?
I'm gonna say that you guys all take a long rest, and by the end of the night, one of you guys come.
Okay.
I need to click this on Merlin, by the way. I haven't done that yet, but that's fine.
Get rid of the temporary hit points.
Okay, I just want to say, Ibis lays down next to you, Drift.
No.
Kind of with her hands just holding her chin up, and her tail kind of being a little bit up behind her on her stomach.
Drift looks up and is kind of like, that's kind of creepy, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, that's kind of creepy, right?
So, she ignores you. So, you know how you had the gun thingies. Would there be a close range one that you could make for me in the future?
Sorry, run that by me again. My brother was talking to me.
So you know how you have the gun thingies. Could you make a close ranged one for me?
Drift gets this she gets this smirk, right? Like this grin, like this shit-eating grin, like she has the best idea. Right? Like she's got like she's very excited that you asked. She's like, and she looks you dead in the eyes and says, "Absolutely." Chuckles just a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of want to incorporate some of my alchemy into this, hopefully. So
We'll
yeah,
need to. We'll have to wait until we get back. But yes,
of course. Of
And
course.
Drip is like kind of has that little like almost creepy laugh.
That Rogan laugh?
Yeah.
So and then it basically turns from being excited to just pulling off her headpiece and just starting to shine it again.
Good. All right, you guys get some sleep. Hold on.
I am guessing I don't go to sleep because I'm on the
No,
lookout.
Yeah.
You
It's
go
done?
to sleep
Keep in-
in the middle of the day, I'll say, and instead of the night.
Long rest, that means.
Everybody
Yes.
here
Yeah.
gets a long rest. Like during the daytime, all you need is the bird to basically watch out. So it's not like a fucking painful. It's not.
Can I use my previous perception check, or should I do another one?
It's been so long. You should do another one.
Okay, I'm going to need
16.
Becken, on my just a quick thing. On my character, it says 3 proficiency bonuses. Is that a?
That's correct. That's what it's supposed to be. Yeah.
It's like, am I not supposed to put any proficiency bonuses?
Well, wait. What are you doing?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just saying that
What are you asking me
on my
for?
on my character sheet there is a thing called proficiency bonus. It has.
Oh,
a 3
that's
on
how
it.
much. That number is if you have proficiency. That's how much additional like. It means that anything you have proficiency in gains an additional +3.
Got it. Okay, thank you. I
Yeah,
just
so that's
wanted to.
Yeah, so those little blue check marks next to like your proficiencies, anyone that has a blue check mark gets +3 automatically.
It's not blue, but yeah.
Yep.
All right, got it. Thank you.
Oh, do you not? For me, it's a blue check mark, but
For me, it's black. Anyway, thank you for the
Okay.
information.
yes, yes.
We may continue.
Yeah.
Oh, Alexander and Ibisis. I don't know. I did this like 2 sessions ago. I don't know if you guys did this, but according to the new rules, you guys can pick additional proficiencies based on your intelligence modifier.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a rule that Eric put in a few weeks
I'll
ago.
be right back. I need to go to the toilet.
Go to the toilet, man.
So if I have 4 intelligence, do I get 4 proficiencies? Is that what it
Yes.
is?
Precisely
Yes.
correct. Yeah.
Could I get what the fuck was it called? Expertise? Or just no?
Oh, give yourself expertise in something?
Could I?
No.
All right.
No.
So
That'd be cool.
how does that work exactly?
You just click like a.
Just click an
Click
extra
thing.
proficiency.
Just an extra one?
Well, what's your?
Oh,
what's your
you said it's
intelligence?
based off of it's 17, so +3.
Yeah, so gain 3 new proficiencies.
Okay.
I would rather like to get expertise.
So it's not deception.
Yet.
It's not deception.
Okay. I'm gonna. All right. 1 second, everybody,
3,
and then we're gonna do HD export.
4. All right.
Oh, can I?
Even though like perception would actually no wait, I'm gonna
Skip saving.
change this.
Yeah. Just in case, it's never dumb to be prepared for something stupid to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one. All right, make that one bigger. Okay.
All right, you ready?
I believe so.
Well, I'm just waiting for you guys. Tell me just when you guys are.
I wake up.
Yes.
I wake up and immediately start rearranging my
I cast
spell
fireball.
slots. No, I I start rearranging my thoughts, or like just working in my book, right?
Will, you're gonna need to use a lot of your morning, by the way, to watch over the entirety of the. There's no way for you to get your bird in Nexo, by the way.
I can't contact my bird. My bird's just out there watching.
Yeah, so you're just gonna need to like suck it up and just deal without a.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Because
I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah, bring it in.
I'm way too far away.
I don't think he was criticizing you. I think he was just figure of speech.
No, it's just so that he knows for the rest of the. Even during the main battle with the bad guy, he's not going to be able to
If I was going to bring it in, I would have brought it in already, right?
You would have, and you would have tried, but the problem is that the cave is probably fucking infested with...
The thing is, I can't contact him anyway. I'm too far away.
You can.
You can. The problem is...
telepathic link. You just can't.
Isn't it telepathic 30 feet, isn't it?
No.
That's for transferring spells. So what you can do is you can have the bird carry a spell and give it to someone that's farther away.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's confusing as fuck. The familiars are confusing, but once you get the hang of
Can I re-summon them?
You can, but you have to use a first level spell slot.
Can I use it as a...
ritual?
Is it... check if it's a ritual. On the fucking thing, please.
Wait, Will ritualed it, right?
I think I attempted to, and then I thought I figured out that I couldn't, so I had to spend a spell slot, I think.
Wasn't it because we were traveling?
Let me quickly check for you.
No, because I did it after while we were...
Let me check. Familiar. Find familiar. There we go. Is it a ritual spell is the question. No, it's not.
Alright.
To be fair though, there is one thing you can do that actually you can do after a long rest. If you want to, you can dispel the thing and you can cast the spell and you can get your spell slot after the long rests. No, that's how the ruling of D&D works. I've checked it. You can still cast the spell. The only problem is that you'll have to waste an hour during that morning to cast spell.
I mean, that's fine. If I re-summon him, can I change what creature he is?
Yes, absolutely.
Alright, then I'm gonna re-summon him and then change him to a spider.
Spider! Lovely. Awesome. Cool.
Spider monkey.
I love you for doing that. That's amazing.
Alright, I got a little spider friend on me.
Can you describe the spider to me?
It's...
What kind of spider?
Goliath birdie.
Is it a black widow?
No. Unless I want to just kill them.
Coconut crab.
I love black widows. They're so cool.
They're also incredibly deadly.
Yes, but if it's a familiar, it would be friendly.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're not so creepy as fuck.
Yeah, I'll go with the Goliath bird eater. Why not? Yeah, it's so it
is a furry tarantula then.
It's a furry tarantula that has kind of this golden pattern on it, which is like very like nice and intricate. Whatever.
Would it
Drift
be
actually? So Drift walks up to you, and is like, "Can I hold your spider?"
It jumps at it, I guess.
It murders you.
And I kind of give it a little pat on like its not its abdomen, where it's like what's it called? It's like its middle section. I kind of like stroke with like just like my pinky, like the back of my pinky. I just kind of stroke its back.
You guys, okay, so you guys see that she's like, all right, everybody, let's gather up together and then let's meet outside. We will.
I hand you your spider back.
Yeah.
Meet up outside and then we'll take you guys to there. Is there a possibility that you guys can use the? Well, keep that fucking thing away from me. You see, she says as she sees the spider.
Don't worry, I have an idea. Drift.
Yeah, I'm eating a rat, by the way, while this is happening.
If you command your hawk to pick up my spider and then take it to the castle, my spider could scout out the castle.
Damn, you're gonna put us up here. You're gonna make a bird pick up a Goliath bird?
Nexo,
yeah.
Nexo, are you sending it?
A bird-eating tarantula would not be able to eat a hawk.
Yeah.
Hawks are too big.
Can I ask you, how big is the spider?
Have you seen a Goliath bird eater?
No.
Goliath bird eaters are big, but Goliath bird eaters typically go after smaller birds.
Next, so I'm gonna.
A hawk is much bigger.
Okay, so what is the name? What is the name of the spider? How big is it? I need specifics.
Yeah, I know.
I need very big specifics.
It's like
Hey, man.
it's. I'm looking at her. So
Eric said hi.
Yeah, man.
I waved at him.
max size.
Yeah. And
The body measures up 4.75 inches, 12 centimeters, with the leg span up to 11 inches, 28 centimeters.
Okay, if you send off this spider on its own, I need you to roll me a luck check.
Josh asked you how you feel about Germans.
I feel okay about them.
So I just roll a d20?
He was mostly joking.
Roll me a.
How's that iron?
I'm gonna say that if you're planning on sending it just on its own to the fucking lair of the dragon, roll it with disadvantage. From here to there, roll the luck check with disadvantage.
Oh, then no.
No, okay.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll just have the spider with me.
Yeah. I would not do this because of you don't know what's out there, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. You're not gonna like.
The plan was that Drift's hawk would pick up the spider and then carry it to the castle, and it's in the castle. It's kind of scouting out, I guess.
Yeah. All right. No, but that's fine. I don't mean to be like a dickhead, but there are other predators out there for sure. That if they see the spider, dead.
Yeah.
Even if it's
You underestimate the bird eater.
Yeah.
It's true. It is a big spider.
Coconut
You're
crab.
gonna have to make a mini metal map for the spider, the hawk, and a bunch of
I'm going to do that in the
Massive
future.
battle map. It's just huge, but it's only a hallway.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Nick. So
Instead of it being 5 feet, it's 5 inches.
If Amelia Earhart is in there,
Yeah.
All right, let's.
I want to do that now. All right, you
Let's
guys
go.
see that? You see that the dwarf picks up his backpack, and you see that he's like, and you see that he fully oof.
Bit aggressive for putting on a backpack, but okay.
Sorry, I'm just I'm just psyching myself up, you know.
Is Merlin still alive? Or is he just dead?
No, he's alive.
Oh, no,
Merlin wakes up, and you see that he's like, let's just. Oh, everybody, you guys are no longer under the effects of aid, so get rid of your temporary hit points, please. All right, and now essentially,
that happened last session. I just want to say, putting on the backpack, if this is just Solitaire Spasm, she's just violently munching on a rat.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
You guys will love this. Mistis has gotten back all of her uses of her dragon bow.
Oh, thank God.
I almost fell out of my chair.
You guys see that Mistis is then just right, everybody, let's fucking go. She says, as she and you see that she's right, don't worry about me husband. He's a bit eccentric at times. You see, she says to you, you guys. Now, essentially, you see that.
Sorry.
You got a lot of energy while saying those words.
You see that Gizmo takes on his backpack. What did the rest of you guys do? How do you guys prepare?
I'm gonna talk to Drift about the railgun.
Oh, as you guys, I will say you start talking about that when you move. I'm asking you what you do to get prepared. You said you made your familiar, but you did that during the long rest effect, so don't worry about losing a spell slots. You won't.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me.
So, I actually, if this is washes what she's wearing while she's still wearing it. So, she has a sponge type thing or something along those lines, and she's just brushing it along her.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you. I'm so sorry, but I didn't mean to interrupt you. What is your character's thinking?
Man, I'm hungry.
Rat.
No, honestly, like, what is your character thinking right now?
I said what I was thinking.
I believe you. I don't believe Bird.
Oh no, she's well, yeah, she's just. No, I can't say what she's thinking. Just straight up.
Alexander's thoughts are kind of everywhere.
It's okay if you guys don't want to tell me. You guys can say no. It's just that I'm wondering, like,
I'll just message it to you instead.
Whoever wants can roll a perception check on me if you want. Well, that includes you.
I'm not gonna do that with the play. I'm not gonna do it with the NPCs.
I was reading some spellcasting rules.
Anyone who wants to can roll a perception check on me.
Could be insight. Or to the message back in.
Yeah.
Would it be?
Earlier I said that Ibisis is washing her clothes while she's still wearing them with like a sponge-like thing, like her robes and stuff, while she's still wearing it, like she's not taking it off.
I will roll a perception and
Nexo. That is perfectly fine. Like I said, you never.
Oh my god!
His thoughts are everywhere.
God!
Drip is not paying attention to you at all.
Bye.
It's insight, not perception, guys. Come on, get with the program.
Yeah, Alexander's thoughts are everywhere.
Bird has been trying to get us to notice something about her character for so long, and it just, I every time I just roll poorly. She's so mad.
I can also roll.
Do it.
Okay, Asharon, are you gonna roll?
Inside. 22.
Asharon has been rather quiet. I have not heard Sage attempt to interact.
I've been trying to get him to interact. It's just he seems
the longest time I was actually away from my computer trying to figure out the bank because it hates me.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, Bird needs to come back.
I'm here now. Can someone describe the scene to me?
We're just what we're doing when we're reading up, basically, in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm asking
Alexander
you what you're
recast...
thinking.
Okay, everyone's talking at once. I just need one person to tell me.
Go for it. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay,
I got you. Hold on, real quick. I'll just say, we haven't left yet. We just took our long rest. Go ahead and click the long rest button, and Alexander changed his hawk into a spider. It's a tarantula, a bird.
A Goliath spider eater.
Ooh, lovely.
Yeah.
Goliath bird eater. Goliath spider eater, yeah.
Goliath spider eater, yeah.
Yeah, and that's about it. We're about to head out.
Yes.
Lovely. Where the why? What?
the dragon.
Okay. No, I know. I was looking for a button and I found it.
Oh,
it
yeah,
wasn't
gotcha.
where I thought it was.
Where the fuck
and
did
if you
Bird
want,
go?
roll insight on
I already rolled a 22. Bird, I rolled a 22 insight. Tell me what the fuck.
I'm sorry that I just left immediately.
I rolled a 22 on insight. Come on, bitch.
Okay,
explain what he knows.
Basically, Ibis is
a shot
kind
rolled
of
17.
Oh, okay. Ibis is just kind of in while she's washing her clothes while she still has it on. She's kind of just hiding in a corner, seeming quite uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I cover my eyes.
No, she has the clothes on, but she's still watching. Oh, okay, I understand. Ashad?
Yes.
What are you thinking right now? If you want to tell the party what you're thinking.
I don't.
You don't. Okay.
I'm aware. All of these
Quick
people
question. Quick question. Is there any area where you can make food in this area?
Ask Gizmo. He probably has some.
Yes, Gizmo does have a way of making food. Yeah, he has like a pans and shit like you typically use. It's just that you are the ones that typically make shit with them.
No, bro, I use them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but he carries them.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's anything the dwarf and halfling have like put up there.
Ashad, were you there when Blue successfully made a potion with just unrivaled proficiency for his ability level?
I was not, unfortunate. No.
Yeah, apparently, Scar is like a master chef and is pretty decent at making potions. Somehow.
Congrats, Scar.
Hey, a man's gotta eat.
He's got a cute little apron and everything.
Of course it is.
He did it better than me, and I'm
I wouldn't call it cute, but
Now,
okay.
if we kill the black dragon, we could get the black dragon meat.
Yeah.
For me, a shot, it would technically be cannibalism, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. Dracon,
Yeah, but
would it
it would,
Yes,
because
okay,
it's
yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, but my tribe practiced cannibalism, so it's.
Oh, okay. Well, I am not that.
I'm back.
Hello, back. I'm dead.
Shut up! I was about to
It's
literally
not
mention
nice to me,
I have a little pain on my
Mine?
Tooth?
below the stomach.
Fair
Scott.
enough.
Abdomen?
Golden,
Yeah.
Oh,
tummy
you're having
ache.
cramps.
My tummy ache.
Golden,
Where my belly is. Yeah, what's up?
can I ask you a question? What is Cole thinking right now?
Of what?
No, what is he thinking? What is he thinking before you guys are going into this this dragon fight?
That's it.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, cool. You don't.
That's it.
Yeah.
It just. That's it.
You know, next time this is on me. I should have asked broadly. Does anybody want to tell what you're thinking? But it's okay.
It's like, I don't know how to say this. He's not really thinking of anything except like, I wonder how it will go. You know, then you just. It's nothing too.
Is he feeling a little nervous? Is he feeling excited?
You see, he's feeling
Bird, did I
Ooh.
interrupt
left.
you when you were explaining to? Oh,
No.
Bird
Bird
said no.
Bird said it. And
Oh.
Alexander covered his eyes.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, guys. You guys all get together. Climb at you. Nexo, I do have to hate to say this to you, but you have to use a Relage Deuce in order to get Scar out of there. Unless you
you think you're fit, you'll be fine.
Unless you wanted to break through the actual fucking thing.
I'm just gonna ask, are you guys coming back here later? You guys should definitely leave.
You see that he says, well,
Perception roll. I decided to do this on my personal die, just for fun. I rolled a 19 on my personal die, which is +5, so that's gonna be 24.
Sorry. What did you roll for again?
Just for ruffle to see if there's anything nearby.
Oh. The crystal shines, and you don't see anybody nearby on that 24. I'll say that. Okay, so you guys gather up all your items. Scar, I do have to apologize. You do ask him. You see that she then looks at you. He does, and she looks at you for a second. It says, "Oh wait, so you're expecting? Yeah,
because this area is very dangerous right now.
No, I know. I do have to apologize. Well, to be fair, it's not that big of a deal. I can absolutely cast it myself. I can. To be fair, I can cast a spell in large use on him, but the problem is that I don't know if I'm going to be in battle later, you see.
Yes, but we're gonna fight a dragon.
That still doesn't mean I'm okay with.
But I'm just asking.
Just for reference.
It's second. I want to be prepared because I got some ones. Like Misty stuff. Guess I need to leave.
I'm gonna say to her, do you intend to fight the dragon with us, or are you gonna be on your way?
No. I'm going. I am going to gather up some things, and we are gonna head back to. We're gonna go and get the bodies of our fallen compatriots.
Persuasion. Oh, I forgot. I gained a proficiency of persuasion, so that is 21 to persuasion. We would very much appreciate it if you could do this for us, so we can conserve our own spell slots.
You see that she casts a reduce on you, Scar. Climb up the hole before the spell disappears.
Alright.
Yeah. You climb up the hole.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
I don't really.
We're gonna do an elegant bow.
Right. I don't need that. Charming, sure, but I don't need that. Now, first of all, let's
No, I prefer dwarves.
let's all let me guide you guys out of here. Alright, follow me. You see, she says. Alright, Ragnar. Yes, me dear. Do you mind taking the front, like you typically used to do? It's like, absolutely, I do not mind at all. And you see, you see that he then walks a little bit ahead. He does, and kind of like as you guys get into the forest. Yeah, you guys walk up, by the way, and you guys see that the ground changes from being like the pristine metal ground that you guys were walking on to like watching the flora grow out of the ground, if that makes sense. You see flora grow out of the ground, and you see trees sprouting, and you see a thick fog in front of you. You do. As you see a thick forest. You see a thick forest in front of you, and you also see what looks to be a swamp, essentially, right in front of you. If that makes any sense. Fuck's sake.
As we're walking, I'm gonna talk to Drift about that railgun.
Okay, you talk to Drift. Okay, yeah. You guys start the interaction. Okay, keep going.
Well.
Yes.
Yes, I'm talking to Drift about the railgun.
Oh, gotcha. I did not hear you. Sorry, apologies.
Yes.
I might have lagged out. It's been a problem lately.
Yeah. So the thing, I don't know what to call it.
Oh, and I whip out the railgun. You mean this bitch? Yes.
Yeah.
And I kind of what I do is I kind of tinker with it a little bit, and you can see that the barrel has rotating parts. And I as I'm rotating them, you'll notice that the barrel actually has the ability to extend. And so I pull the pieces extended, and I say, okay,
I am back.
When you hold down this button, and so you notice there's a button on the side of the handle, that where the thumb would be on both sides. So depending on, it doesn't matter whether you're left-handed or right. You hold down this button, and as I do, the weapon begins to spin up, and each of the pieces clicks forward on their own, right? And they begin to spin. And I explain, okay, so basically, these need to get up to full speed, and they'll generate an electromagnetic field that will basically propel the charge, or propel the the projectile forwards at high speed. And I kind of pull out one of the projectiles.
All right.
Well,
and I say,
you hear a sound of.
What do you mean?
You hear the sound in nearby, like there's something being dropped into. Well, you hear like a plop sound, and you hear
acid
in a nearby area.
I kind of look over in that direction.
I'm not even gonna have you roll anything. As you stare over to that area, you see that there is a pool of water. But the water looks sickly in a way. I think greenish hue, if I don't remember wrong. Is it greenish? Is it
I'm looking
yellowish?
over there too.
I don't remember.
That doesn't look good. I don't like the look of that.
So.
Yeah.
Anyways, so basically the way this works is you need to make sure that the weapon gets up to full spin before you fire it. Once it's up to full spin, then you pull this trigger, and all of these components will snap into place and fire, right? When all these generating fields connect, that's when the pull will be exerted on the round. Be careful; it has a lot of kick. I recommend sitting down or kneeling down when you fire it.
Well, I'm for a magic man, I'm decently strong.
Okay, cool.
I would like to make something.
I also show you there's a capacitor in the back where you basically channel your spell slot in.
All right.
Yeah, so you have to expend a spell slot every time you fire it. But it already has a spell slot in it.
Oh, okay. So would it be able for you, after we're done killing this dragon guy, to make a specialized weapon for me?
It depends on what you're looking for.
Something to channel my magic. You know the type of magic I'm running.
Yeah. Gravity magic, right?
Yes.
I can think about it. Depends on what you want it to do.
Well, something similar to this one, because it sounds powerful. I like it.
Oh. But run specifically off of. Ooh. I'll work on it. I'll think. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
I've got
Now,
some ideas.
Just from that sound we heard later about the whistling, right? I'm
Yes.
just gonna
By the
take
way,
a
are you guys
wild
close?
guess. We're walking. I'm just gonna take a wild guess that
Okay.
this is an acid swamp.
Probably. Speaking of which, and I say over to Bird. Bird, do you still? I say Ibissus, do you still have that alkaline base? Do you still have that on you?
Yes, it should be somewhere here. And she starts just rummaging through
Cool.
one of her. It looks like it's just a green case, like a med kit. Just imagine that, but yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. So
By the
if
way,
anybody gets any acid on them, throw that on wherever the acid is. That should neutralize the acid.
Well, I'm already resilient, so.
no,
You'll be fine.
Still have any vials?
Oh yeah, hold on. I have some vials, and I rummaged through my own bag. Let me find the bag.
You
I
guys
need to-
start slogging through mud. By the way, as you guys continue into the forest, just telling you.
Is there any acid around?
Forest underground?
Yeah.
You have two
Damn.
black dragons, Bird. We're two black dragonborns. We're both acid.
Oh, true. Yeah, no, but I'm thinking this acid might be a bit different from your,
Let's see. Where are my empty vials? I know I have some.
That's what Ibissus is thinking. She's trying to get as much as possible.
You guys notice soon after you guys start reeking into a mugs.
I have 15 empty vials. I will give you 5 of them.
Well, you
Okay.
start seeing big bugs start to fly around you. You also feel flies and other creatures. This is to all of you. You guys feel a bunch of bugs. We're talking.
I'm going to hold a firebolt in my hand and just kind of like swat away at them with the fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna jump up on Scar's shoulder and then just cast prestidigitation on me, so I'm clean.
Prestidigitation?
Yeah.
Prestidigitation. That's good. Okay.
All
of a
this is
sudden,
just. Sorry, Ibissus just kind of puffs around poison spray.
Oh yeah. That's perfectly fine. That is a cancer.
You're kind of like misting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a counter. Yeah. I'm just kind of like.
Yeah, I don't think this is
in this specific motion where it looks like I'm trying to blow a kiss.
All right.
So you just kind of blow like a little bit of poison, like almost like you're spraying a squirt bottle, but it's
poison
like it's
cloud.
misting. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah,
what do we?
exactly.
What's going on, Beckham?
Well, first of all, you guys are making it slowly over there. Some of you guys do feel stings over your body. You do feel mosquitoes crawling sometimes because you aren't able to stop. Like it's like walking to a hornet's nest.
I'm an orc. Do I not have like pretty thick skin?
You don't feel shit. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even a shard would probably be fine too.
Yeah, a shot and you probably. I think that scales
doesn't-
stop it.
This has like very faint scales, right?
Yeah, I'll allow you to.
From
That's
our-
perfectly fine.
I don't think it would fully neutralize it, but I think it would. Yeah.
I mean, you don't feel any poisonous substances into you. I'll leave that to you. I'll say that that's
Oh, yeah.
fine.
No, if to be fair.
I mean, there could be. I mean, to be fair, there could be. I mean, I'm not going to say too much, but there is so many poisonous creatures in our real world. Can you imagine how many there gotta be in D&D world?
Yep.
No.
I'm just gonna have my spider try to eat any insects.
Oh yeah, he does. He's having a lovely
Ruffle
time.
is also snatching bugs out of the air.
Yeah,
Alright.
but I'm
So
just
we're
telling
working
you,
on them.
your spider has way too good of a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also just chilling on Scar's shoulder while we're walking.
For sure. Land within six. Yeah,
I mean,
Misty's
I'd probably pick up anyone that asks.
but Misty's is on top of you, but she's like standing on your shoulder, and kind of like swatting things away, like as they're getting close to your face.
Yeah.
Merlin is just having a horrible time. And he conjures a light spell, he does, and he like waves that around against the moths, and that draws the moths away from him, and it makes them focus on the light source instead, which is actually quite clever of Merlin, I guess. I don't know if that's clever of Merlin, but it sounds.
And I feel like I would probably like if I were to clap towards that, like on it, I would probably get like a massive part, like just a lot of mosquitoes.
You see that Misty and goes, stop! You see she says, okay, thick shrubbery. You see she moves forward a little bit. There's thick shrubbery up here. Okay, let me take the lead. I can lead you guys through. She's a ranger. She can do this. So she leads you guys through the shrubbery. Essentially, she does cutting down the path for you guys so that you guys find an easier way in. Typically, you would have twice as long to traverse through this, but it only takes a quarter as like longer than what it typically would be because you guys have a ranger with you and she finds a better way. Now essentially you guys make it through the gate of the palace. You guys don't see anybody here, by the way. There's no guardsmen. There's no nothing, right? As you guys walk up to the gate to the castle, you guys see as you guys head up to the gate to the castle, the door opens. You see that's the two people that have been with you this far. Looks at you, it's like, right, me and my husband, we are gonna head out, but it was lovely meeting you. If you survive, feel free to search up the Bloodborne name in Norwood. Right, yes, absolutely. I would love to have a drink with you, Big Lug. He says to you.
Drift walks up to both of them and offers them a handshake.
See that they both shakes their hand. Bye-bye. Don't die. You see, he says to you.
I'm just gonna quickly prestidigitation everyone so everyone's clean.
To our Scar.
Yeah.
Drift will also do the same.
Right, and you see he walks up to you, Scar, and you see that he's like, thank you. You see he reaches out a hand to you.
I'm gonna...
Are you gonna accept it?
Sure.
Yeah. He said, if you ever see me in Norwood, I will buy you a drink. Alright.
And I say over to him like, this man over here is a surprisingly good cook. You'll have to try some of his cooking sometime.
Oh, I will. Wait until he comes to my family home. It's gonna be amazing. All of you guys come to the Dwarven Kingdom at some point.
We're planning on it.
Ibis is finally like responds to anything for the first time and just says, "Probably not. They don't like me there."
Well, we're going there anyways, so you know.
Yeah.
I say, ibises just kind of cope.
What
What does that mean?
All right. Well, both of you take care and don't die.
Oh, we won't. I protected me, milady. Don't you worry. We'll be fine. Anyways, for the blood, go to the Bourne. You see, he says, and then he goes off into the wild.
Does he do any like kind of salute?
Yeah, he does this. He does.
The Discord was not up. Do it again.
Oh, yeah. He beats his hand on one chest, and then he takes his hand up and he beats his other chest, and then he gathers them both, and then he like brings them out like so. He does.
Drift will reciprocate.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you see, he smiles and like, I'll see you later. And you see how she's like, right, take care. And you see she follows him. As the door has opened for you guys, like, it looks like a rune spell is on the door to basically open automatically because there's nobody inside. Do you guys get into the room?
Sure, we want to do this? Oh, okay, guess we're doing this.
You just walk in, yeah. Okay.
I just walk in.
You guys walk in, another door opens, the one behind you guys. Actually, do everybody walk in?
I guess so.
I'm gonna roll a just an investigation check if that's all right.
That's perfectly fine.
20. Nice.
You don't see anything too suspicious. I'll tell you that, because it doesn't look like there's anything too suspicious about the doors. They do look like they are magically reinforced themselves. Like, if you were to try to hammer at this with magic, you would probably not get anywhere. I'll tell you this right now. The magic itself is... you've seen the magic before. Recently, actually. The magic itself of the door itself looks like it is a part of the ancient stuff. I think that it wouldn't be conjuration. Abjuration? Possibly? The doors would have abjuration runes on abjuration runes dressed upon their upon the walls of the keep, essentially. You understand? Will?
Yes.
Yes.
Gotta love
In
parents.
abjuration.
My
Yeah,
parents are-
protection spells. Yeah, so abjuration.
Yeah. I
I'm
was
back.
wondering what it was, but it is abjuration.
You're a good sage.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Yeah. It also looks like there's an
door.
evoking a spell here.
Minecraft.
Evocation spell somewhere, like a rune here somewhere on the door. But that doesn't look too important.
Cool.
I don't know how else to put it. Do you walk in?
Yeah. Oh, and on the investigation check, are there any? Does it seem like there's anything dangerous? Do I
Nope.
notice anything in particular
Doesn't look like
important?
there's any traps at all at this certain rapture or whatever the fuck
Do I
you
notice
call
any
it.
Do I notice any lights that can be activated?
That's a good question. I will say no.
No.
I'm gonna send my spider out to just go ahead.
Yeah.
Ruffle's just kind of sitting on my shoulder.
Yeah, that's fine. Now, first of all, yeah. Now,
My stockings.
yeah. Now, okay. So you guys move along into the room, right?
Yep.
As you guys move in
You
there,
really want us to go in here?
you guys feel like the door. As you guys all make it in a decent bit, the door closes behind you guys. Not like a slam, like a horror movie, right? It's just like
Just kind of slowly shuts behind us.
They just slowly.
I'm also gonna catch the door to make it like close even quieter.
Yeah, for sure. As you guys get in here, another door opens. It leads into a courtyard. Do you guys enter?
Are they opening automatically?
No, I do not enter the courtyard.
Do you not?
Is there any other rooms? Like in the, can we only go to the courtyard?
There's only a way into the courtyard, correct?
I'm gonna get my spider's gonna go out.
Do these doors open automatically?
Do these doors
as
open?
we approach them, or are we open?
Yes, they open automatically as you approach them, correct? Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm sending my spider out.
Do I sense that it's... Oh, go ahead.
I'm sending my spider out to just look around the courtyard.
Okay, so before you describe what his spider sees, do they seem like it's a magical force opening them, or a mechanical force, or maybe both?
Magical in nature, possibly, yeah. Yes, you asked what the doors did, right? Yeah, magical. Yeah, for sure.
Magical, purely magical. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's only one way forward, so...
Does the spider see anything?
Yeah, that's a good one.
No.
There's nothing?
No, you guys need to go further into the courtyard to see anything.
Yeah, but I sent my spider out into the courtyard.
Yes, but you can't see what's on the ground. You can see what looks like letters on the ground.
Okay, well...
Oh, sorry. Could you describe what the courtyard looks like? Is there, like, trees or foliage or anything?
No. The courtyard itself is like a closed courtyard. It has, like, a wall and everything.
Oh, okay.
And it has a wall, and it's, like, clearly, like, keeping you in. It's kind of like a boxed courtyard. And it has a roof, also, which wouldn't kind of make it into a courtyard, would it? But but
Is it
I
a
couldn't
glass
think of-
roof?
It's
Okay,
like,
yeah, I'm
it
entering.
looks
I'm
like
entering.
it looks like an entrance into the castle, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm entering and I'm going to go to the letters that my spiders
I
have.
am now going to move you guys to a map, and I'm now going to do something. As
Oh,
you walk
no.
in, and everybody walks in with him, you guys all of a sudden see these. Ding! You guys feel woo, 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 as all of a sudden the door, like 4 pressure plates opens from the ground, and you see 5 pillars rise up from the ground below. They do. And I'm now, yeah. Now, essentially, you guys can, I'm now going to move you guys to this map, courtesy of Cursed, by the way. I'm going to ask you guys this. Do you guys think...
Oh, it's a puzzle.
Can I ask you this right now?
Oh no!
Now, I got a couple of things that I need to mention to you guys before you guys continue. This is gonna be a fucking hard-ass puzzle. I want to just warn you.
I heard Curse talk about him making a puzzle.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he
in
did.
a map that wasn't related to this.
Now...
I was lied to.
Okay, now, first of all, within the chamber, on the wall of the chamber, you see letters written hence. You see letters written within the chamber, like on the wall. You do. As you enter the wall, they light up with a fluorescent lighting. Do you guys think that the lighting on the letters are good enough? Yes or no? If you think that they are too, like, faded in, I can change it to a map with better lighting.
I can see them.
Yeah,
I can see them, but like, I need to scroll in.
That would be nice.
Fucking dyslexia is not helping.
Okay, then I'll move you guys to the more lighting map. I do apologize for this. It's
no, it's fine. It's just dyslexia. I'm doing
yeah,
it.
that's better.
Oh no, yeah, we can. I can see that way
Yeah.
better now. All right.
Yeah, it's just that I need to make sure, and like I know how fucking. I already told Curse that it may be a bit like too dark, but it's fine. I just in case
the shading also helped.
Yeah. Now, essentially, within the now on the
Props to
wall,
Cursed.
you see it. Yeah, this is something like 70% is Cursed, 30% of it is me. So, but most of this is him. You guys,
bro, now you're taking too much credit.
now you see that you see that the pillars light up with beautiful, beautiful lights. They do. Now, and they are runes upon the pillars themselves. Now, within
says out loud,
now,
I feel like I'm in Skyrim.
within this chamber,
What?
now, hold
Skyrim?
on. On the wall, you see it says, within this chamber, strength is key for a puzzle so great as you can see. 5 stones and a grid are here to unlock the way your desire must be clear. Now, just to describe to you guys see 4 arrows pointing right. You do. Right. Not diagonally, not... You see them pointing right. Okay? Do you... yeah. Now, essentially, on the locked door is a diagram engraved into the stone that shows a 5x10 grid with an arrow doing each column. Am I reading that? Cursed. Am I reading that correctly? I'm not sure if he's
Going down
watching
each
this.
column.
And underneath each column is a blank stone space with an underline and another arrow that goes from left to right under it. This indicates the limited mobility of the stones in regard to the puzzle. And the last arrow indicates that the word will be spelled out from left to right. Does everybody understand the point of the puzzle?
No.
I think so.
That is okay.
Halfway.
Okay. Do you want me
get
to?
the general idea.
I'll post this. I'll post this in the scribe so that you guys can see this. This is a hard
Drift
puzzle.
is gonna say, I think we need to spell out a word on those pillars.
Hold on. I'll put the messages and stuff like that in the scribe so you guys can see it. There you go. Now, yes.
Strength is key for puzzles. Okay. As you can see, 5 stones and grid are here to unlock the
I think
way.
doing is supposed to be going down.
Your desire must be made clear.
Yo, can we type out enter?
Because there's no E at the first one, because it's left to right.
Oh.
Also, by the way,
left to right.
Yeah, left to right.
I'm gonna ask something. Does anybody see? Okay, hold on. Put down your characters accordingly. Where would your characters be? What are your characters doing?
So I'm guessing we're from. I'd be. Is this like a table or something?
No, this is not a table. This is a massive column. Like, first of all, the pillars are massive. They're massive. They're 5 feet by 5 feet.
Back in. He's asking about the thing that is on my character right now.
Yeah.
On your character right now?
Right. This. Where all of us are clicking
We're
on
all literally pinging
It's
on
lower
it.
down in the bottom.
I don't remember what this is.
It might just be like some sort of like wall. It's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Wall.
That's why you couldn't see into the room and see the letters at the start. That's why I didn't explain it to you at the start, because they were there.
You're telling me the spider did not go around that?
With an arrow?
No, it did. But how the fuck do you see the letters or read out all of the letters from being on the ground?
The spider's perspective, yeah.
Yeah.
Go up the wall. It's a spider.
Yes, but Nexo didn't say. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Fuck's sake.
The spider don't have a mind of its own too?
No, it doesn't. I mean, yes. No, sorry. It does, but the thing is that it listens fervently what its master says. Hold on, I need to change Merlin, because Merlin hasn't had his fucking hit points fixed, so I'm gonna fix that right now. Okay, so Misty's...
Oh yeah, change the Game Master image too. So we can see Merlin in the bottom left.
I can see Merlin in the bottom left.
Yeah,
but it's the old picture.
I have...
Oh, right.
I need to... That's gonna take me a little bit too long, so do you guys mind if I do this later?
Just do it on your own time, while we're figuring out this.
Oh, yeah, you guys are gonna spend the time, so I actually have some time to relax.
I'm horrible at this.
Alright,
okay,
so no more balloon time. Time for puzzle time.
Yeah, you guys are all gonna need to work together. I want somebody to tell me when you guys are going to try to move the pillars. But other than that, feel free to take your time.
Question.
Wish I had some puzzle music, but I don't.
I could spot the.
Griff is going to
sorry.
turn the pillar a few times to see if.
As you try to turn the pillar, you fail automatically. You cannot move. Like it's too heavy.
Can I move?
I attempt to stand on one of the letters.
Nothing happens.
I touch the ring.
What did you say you wanted to do?
No, I was just joking.
No. What did you say you wanted to do? Seriously.
Can I move it?
Go up and try. It can't hurt.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Alright, you go over to the pillar, right?
Go ahead and move your character to right.
You need to move your character accordingly. Scar, you're now now essentially Blue, check in your sheets and see you will see try to move the character sheet. Try to move the character or the thing on your thing.
Pillar?
Move it. That's a character sheet. Move the token.
Oh.
Can you move the token?
And Becca, I need to place them down again if I want to move them.
Oh fuck yeah. Sorry. Oh, did I delete someone?
No.
Nope.
You delete. No.
Right now, Alexander's just standing in front looking at the letters.
Oh god.
Just rubbing his chin.
Maybe I can hold on. Let me see if I can do this.
Actually, Merlin.
Dynamic light restricts. Wait, what? Okay, that was weird.
There we go. I can move them now. Yep.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's why I didn't add update token on drop. Well, fuck it. Fuck it. That doesn't matter.
I can't move myself.
Oh, you can't move yourself out. You have to move yourself out. You have to drag yourself out.
I keep forgetting that.
It spells Nog at the bottom.
Yeah. All right, I'm here.
Hello. Nog.
Nog.
All right, you're free to move around as you please.
That would be fun.
All right. Okay, so you can now. You will put in a lot of strength into the scar, but you are able to move them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, it's gonna be trying to cooperate with that baby.
I got the mouth for it. I can explain it to him in baby formula.
Wait, Alexander, you do gravity magic, right?
Yeah.
Can you make the pillars less weightful?
Drift shouts over. I think it would be easier if he made you heavier, greater strength.
Yeah. I mean, they're big enough so I can, change.
No, you guys misunderstand. Scar can absolutely move this. The point that I'm trying to make with this entire thing is that you require somebody with huge strength, the size of a huge creature. Scar has the ability to move things with huge creatures. None of you can do that, even if you wanted to.
Oh, shut.
Even if you wanted to.
Left to right.
I'm telling you this right now.
Yeah, if Ashad turned into a bear, he might be able to do it.
No, because that's a large creature, not huge.
Oh, well, you should have at least let him try.
I will absolutely allow him to try, but I am sorry.
I mean, in the future, before telling us he can't, let him try it and then tell us that he can't.
I mean, the reason why I'm telling you is. I mean, to be fair, the reason why I'm telling you is you guys are going to use an hour on this puzzle, so I do not.
We'll just figure it out. Okay.
Yeah, it's just that I don't waste time.
I know how the answer for it. I'll ask Curse.
I'll Curse? Sure, go for it. Cheat.
I call in the god.
Hey, I call in the audio. Can I call someone? Like a millionaire.
Yeah,
can I call a friend?
Can I call a friend?
Can I call a friend? I want to use a 50-50 chance point.
Let's see.
Okay, Oh, yeah, you mean 50-50? Yeah, I love that one. That's great. Hold on, let me...
I'm gonna walk up to the locked door and take a...
Black. I can already see black. First, this pillar here.
Where do you spell
here.
It? B... L...
Okay, so that's there.
A... L K. Or sorry, B L A C K.
Okay.
See.
There's okay.
As you spell out the words black, the room gets covered by a darkness spell for 1 minute.
Oh goddamn!
They react. Okay, well. Guess I'm not looking
night vision goggles. Okay,
guess I'm not looking at the door, the locked door, for a minute.
I'm gonna.
Black. I don't know what to tell you.
Then take back the fucking.
Like once you go black, you never go back, bitches.
I'm back in. I'm gonna look at the locked door that's in front here.
You walk up to the locked door. And you see that the door itself looks like it's made out of magic make. The same thing as the earlier ones, abjuration runes. Very powerful magic, however. It looks like it has... you see... Hold on, let me look up something. If you want to, roll me an Arcana check.
Will do. Well, 11. That is very bad.
Okay, so you tried to figure this out. You aren't able to. Ooh. Okay. You. Yeah, I'm not gonna say too much, but yeah, you.
Ibis says, since this spelling out black covered us in darkness, maybe we should try and spell out open.
There's no O.
Open is a 4-letter word.
Oh.
We need a 5-letter word.
I'm stupid.
Drift, can you come up here and look at this door?
Never mind,
I can't figure this shit out.
Yeah. Is there a space for? Is there any slot where I could theoretically put my ring?
You don't see any slots that open. That lights up the ring. No, I'm sorry.
If I touch the ring to the door, does anything happen?
You see that the room lights up.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to. Can I attempt to channel magic into the ring to contact the mysterious figure?
Oh, wait, mysterious. Oh,
the guy I talked to earlier.
You see that he. Okay. You. First of all, you can just fully say his name. You cannot like enter what you did earlier, but you can fully say his name. Now, essentially.
What was his name again?
He never told you, but you could say, but you could call him by mysterious figure or something like that. I don't know. You make up your decision. But if you want to try, you could try for sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna concentrate and try to like focus on the image of him and try to contact him.
You try to contact him, and you see that the ring lights up, and you see that the ring then all of a sudden lights up. You do, and you see that there's a figure in front of you. But the ring is light up. It's like a hologram, but you see that.
Does anybody else see it?
No, nobody else will see it. I'm telling you this right now. But I could have just. But you see that he then looks at you and just like, what's the reason for this?
I mean, we're attempting to get through, but we're blocked by this puzzle. Do you know anything about this?
Interesting. An ancient Valvanian puzzle. We used to play games like this back in the ancient times, you see. I don't know how to get in, but the way that we did it was to spell out what we desire. What do you wish to attack? What do you seek? What do you seek at this moment?
I don't see if I can... Wait, hold on.
What... May I rephrase? What is the foe?
You can spell out the Drake.
We are after a dragon. We're after Malg.
Well... What... Yes, but... Oh, a dragon. What does dragons seek? More than anything in the world. I have never met one of these creatures. Well, I have heard of one of them.
Oh, shit. It's power! It's power! P O W E R.
1 second, please. I am going to need to do some voice.
I would have thought gold. I'm gonna be honest.
To be fair, I'm
That's a quick hour.
I'm tempted to drop gold on your face, Will. But first of all, I need to give props because all I gave to Will was a hint. I'm so proud of him right now. The pride I feel for giving Will just a small itty bitty hint and he just being, oh, that makes sense. I asked Cajun this and he couldn't fucking figure out what the fuck it was. I mean, he was stumped.
It's Cajun.
I asked Black Man as well. He figured out immediately because that's what he wanted. He wanted power.
Black Man's a fucking idiot.
No, but Black Man found out in the first 5 minutes, so I can't.
All right. Well, I actually did.
All right.
This was a unique puzzle. I liked it.
Yeah, this was great. Yeah.
It's better than the one time you searched up quizzes.
They were puzzles, not quizzes.
All right.
I think the figure I was speaking to, and I asked him. By the way, I didn't catch your name.
Who did you ask to?
The guy I was talking to in the ring.
My name is Lysander. You're welcome.
Lysander.
And you see he disappears.
Someone. Huh.
You hear as all of a sudden the door slowly and the door opens into a massive room. This is a huge room, right?
Is it like a horde?
Oh, no, it's not. But you see something that draws your eyes immediately. You see a gigantic stone, a little plinth that's a plinth, right? Like a area. Well, it's kind of like a mountain-ish, or it's like a peak. It's like a mountain peak in the middle of the room. I don't know how else to put it. But essentially, in the middle of that mountain peak, you see a sword locked in that stone. Now, the other things that you see is kobolds immediately sees you as... well, no, they don't see you immediately. But as you enter the room, you see kobolds.
I want to try to deceive them.
You see kobolds see you guys as you guys enter the room. And you see that they march towards you. And as they march towards you, you see that a gigantic wall of fire spread across them like they triggered a trap that they didn't know. And you guys hear the words...
I'm back. Sorry.
Mortals seeking to come to my lair. You guys all of a sudden see Molg, the great black dragon, the terror of Taramania, steps through the fire, stares at you, immediately looking at you with his sharp eyes. You see, he says, "What do you seek, mortals? Puny insects."
I have two things. Well, I have a thing to ask you. Your father sent us.
You see that he... My father?
Yes.
Oh, has Daddy come to see his son come home?
Well, about that.
Somebody's been a bit naughty.
Yes. But he asked me to ask you this. Why did you become so evil?
My father asked me that question, but he very well knows when I became evil.
Why is that?
Do you know what they call black dragons? Weak. Pathetic. Not strong. They tell us we don't stand a chance in the world. No.
Drift is like looking him in the eyes and doesn't like look away, and says aloud to the party, "Remember what the puzzle said. To speak about your desire." And the answer to that puzzle was power. Molg seeks power.
Yes.
Do you know? Do you know what happened? What do you want to know? How I carved up my little brother's heart and ate it myself to gain his power and sought strength.
Honestly, that sounds like TMI.
I don't really want to hear about that.
I don't care what you want, insect. Little puny mortal.
Well, you said, fuck, what did you say again?
Drip is just kind of slowly pulling the railgun out of her bag, but she doesn't like aim it or anything. She just kind of pops it on the ground, like holding it like upright.
I understand you a little bit, Moog, about being called weak. You're never good enough for them.
Yes, that's an accurate statement. When you have the power, I do, you understand that there's nobody that will ever understand you. Ever.
We're not
I'll ask you a question.
too far apart.
Ibis just kind of looks down.
Why need to be understood? What need is there to be understood?
When you have a father like mine, and uncles like mine, that are so powerful that they outshine everything in existence, you feel the wish to become a god. I don't care. gone before I eat you all. You see he walks out to the other side of the fire.
Hey, can I get some of your poison? Some of your acid?
That's not the best thing.
Fuck off! That was... You see he says to you, but fully.
Ibissus, you're a dipshit.
Sorry.
It's okay, Bert. Laugh away.
I'm gonna scream at him.
Laugh now while you can.
I'm gonna scream. I'm just gonna yell. Are you afraid that you'll never be good enough for them? That they'll never look at you and say you're good?
Do you know why? Do you think I don't know? No, I do. I know you understand, I can see it in your eyes, but yet it doesn't matter. Because what I'm doing here is seeking something my father will never understand. The powers of a god, as I will kill him.
Can I roll insight?
You may absolutely roll insight.
Alright, here's hoping. Oh!
What
right,
do you see?
I'm looking to see kind of I'm looking for kind of a greater complexity in his emotions. He seems agitated, but I'm looking for something deeper than that.
Is he like genuine with his words?
You think that he has he's being extremely genuine. He's told you the truth, and he's told pretty much everybody. Like, he doesn't look like he's lying, is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Does it look like he feels shame, or that he feels like
Just to give you guys a perspective of what Mulg looks like, by the way, I want to give you guys the right image, because this image is bad. This is the best image I've ever made for a character, and just to give you guys a perspective, here he is.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And you see that you don't see him lying. I'll tell you this. You can't tell if he's lying or not. I will tell you this. He a greater complexity, like there's more to him than just being a villain. Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, in a sense,
being
I'm kind
agitated.
of looking for... Yeah, I mean, he
More
obviously
than
seems a
just
little
that.
agitated.
Oh, he seems extremely agitated. 8 people just broke into his fucking home. Would you not be agitated?
But I mean, yeah. So he seems agitated, and he seems at least somewhat truthful about what he's talking about in terms of like desiring to be powerful for like a form of acceptance. I guess I'm looking for like any more underlying emotion, right? Is it like shame? Is it like an inferiority complex?
For sure. He looks like envy. Envy is a really good... Yeah, I'll say that's what you notice the most with him is envy.
Might I point out that we did not break into his home, by the way. If his doorway is a puzzle, then that's not a door. That's an invitation.
I know, that's kind of a hint. We did discuss the
I'm gonna speak
the puzzle
up.
in the school.
I'm gonna speak up again. Me and you might not be that different, but that still doesn't excuse what you've done. It is still wrong to eat your own kind.
Really?
Grass is always greener on the other side.
I have lived longer than you could ever expect. Black Dragonborn. You know nothing of my struggles. Nothing of my pain.
And you know none of mine.
But yet, you will feel pain.
I've already
And
felt it.
that's where we're ending this episode. Everybody, thank you guys so much for joining us for today on this amazing episode of The Fate of Asharon. Join us next time when the party will be will be going up against, I won't say defeating because I don't know yet, against this epic evil monster known as Mulg the Cannibal. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye!
On the fate of Asharon!
Let me go home, please.